Okay, there we go. We're live. Hello, 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 hello. What's up, Vinyl and Kicks? You just missed it, Vinyl and Kicks. You just missed Lisa's like butt crack off camera.
Yeah.
She got up and she was cracking us up. I was like, she's about to go on Amazon, order her the butt because that one has a crack in it.
Free 2-day shipping with Prime, people.
There you go, free 2-day shipping. You know, but I don't know if she's gonna be able to trade that one in. I mean, it's gonna be a lot to like mail it in. It's a lot of butt to mail in. So, speaking of, I know Lisa got like all fucking touchy when I said that. We were talking about in the private, or we were talking about how like they were saying that girls with BBLs like have a funk to them. And it was like funny. They were saying like, okay, they're saying girls with BBLs have like a funk to them or whatever, whatever. But they were trying to say it's because like they're not used to having, you know, a large derriere, and then they go and they get a large derriere, and they're not used to taking care of it. I'll just say it in nice terms. They don't know how to take care of it, and and it could be like something like, you know. So now there's all kinds of dudes doing videos about it. They're saying, oh, you want an Instagram influencer with a BBL? And like, oh, well, here's what you're going to deal with and stuff like that. So now they're just like going. But I know the other night we were talking about it. Lisa was like, because, you know, Lisa, of course, is fortunate enough to have a big dumpa, as we say in the business. So she's like, I wash my butt. You know, I keep mine clean. Let me see. Vinyl Kick said, "Hola, Dusty and Paulina. Stream cut in with you saying Lisa's butt crack." Yeah. Well, and you just missed it because Lisa was like, you know, she was walking off and she cracked up the whole stream.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I think she's going. Like I said, I think she's going to. Oh, here she comes. She's coming back. Oh, she's not cracking us up anymore.
Yeah.
Did you go order a new butt off Amazon? Did you order a new butt off Amazon?
She says no.
Okay, because I was going to say that one has a crack in it, so.
I didn't, because I don't have a BBL.
Like Vinyl Kick said, you got to watch that funky booty crack. Hey, what is up, Kimba? Leslie said late at night with the derrieres. Is the phone ringing? I hear a booty call. Yeah, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about Kimba. We were talking about how I think it's over. There's this thing that's called the coffee pod, which I guess you would end up saying is kind of like not really misogynistic, but it is kind of it teeters on misogyny. You know, and it's this guy who like tells you, you know, talks about chicks, blah, whatever. Well, anyway, he had this one video up there where this guy was talking about how BBLs, they end up having a certain funk to them. So he was like saying, okay, is it because of the fat that they inject into the butt? Because they do take fat from other parts of your body and inject it to give you this 20-pound Lisa butt, you know? So they were saying, does that like cause some kind of a funk or something like that? And you say, no, it's like that they end up going, and they even had a doctor on there. They had a doctor. This is how far he went with the thing. He had a doctor on there who did a video, who's a plastic surgeon, who said, yes, what ends up happening is these women come in and they have, you know, the flat booties, and then they walk out with a huge booty and they just don't know how to care for it. I was like,
yeah.
And of course, people in the peanut gallery were talking about this. Lisa got very offended because, you know, like I was telling Paulina in the business, she has what we call a big dumpa.
Look, look what I wrote. Look what I wrote.
She's on my butt doesn't stink.
No, look what I wrote in the chat.
My booty is all natural, no BBL needed. My booty is all natural. So she believes that so much she said it twice.
No, it said it twice by accident.
Kimba said there's a scientific butt fat ratio that can't be tampered with.
Yeah, the people who get BBL, do they get like silicone? Because that could seep into your butt and make it smell, right?
Yeah.
Or do they get fat transferred from their stomach to their butt?
Well, no, I don't know where they get the fat from. I mean, I'm not a plastic surgeon. If I knew how to do BBL, do you think I'd be doing a broadcast from my apartment? No, I'm just saying. It's like, I think they take fat from other parts of the body. I don't know. Thighs, wherever you're the fattest. You know, they end up taking the fat from there and they pump it into your cheeks. You know, not the cheeks on your face, but the cheeks on down there. And it just makes it nice and plump. So,
or they give you implants.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would do the. I was watching this one thing one time. Everybody was like in the peanut gallery going like, "Oh God, it's gonna be one of those nights." We're talking about butts.
That's
So,
okay.
I saw this one. I think it was like a short documentary, whatever the hell it was, where they were talking about people who get gel inserted in or injected into their buttocks. Doing my Forrest Gump butt talks, and they were talking about this one chick who was she was completely like obsessed with having these injections done, and that they said that she was meeting like what they said unsavory people in motel rooms to get these injections, and that they didn't even know what was in her butt. She's they said she could have stuff that's going to kill her in so many years. And then I guess they ended up having like a plastic surgeon who said, well, if you use the wrong kind of silicone or something that's not like, a certain grade, it can kill you in a matter of hours when they inject it into your butt.
What happened to Janice Dickinson?
To what?
Janice Dickinson, when you ever watch the show Botch?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Janice Dickinson tried to toy with her new implants and they're more.
Violent Kick says you got to wash all cracks and folds on your body or it starts to smell like cottage cheese. Yes, I used to like tease. I had a girlfriend who was like, she was real self-conscious. This is how much of an asshole I am. She never smelled, but she was real self-conscious about body odor. So I always used to tease her saying, "Ooh, you smell like white cheddar Cheez-Its." She'd be like, "No, I don't really." She starts sniffing herself. I'd be like, "Yeah, really, I'm getting hungry."
I'd rather smell like white cheddar Cheez-Its than cottage cheese because cottage cheese is nasty.
Mm-hmm. Vinyl Kicks. I'm sure a BBL uses silicone implants. I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, but sometimes they can take the fat from like your thighs or like in my case my stomach, and then they can put it in my butt. They can give me like
I could just see Lisa like getting the fat from her belly and putting it in her butt, and then like every time she sits, like her legs are dangling.
I know I'm gonna be like Nicki Minaj in the Anaconda video.
Every time she sits down, she's like, I don't know. She looks like what was the name of that chick? The chick in the big comfy chair.
Oh.
Legs are dangling.
No, but like it's expensive to get your butt done.
Vinyl Kick says I like booties and I cannot lie. I am Hop Frog. Cue the Eddie Murphy music. Put a telephone in your butt. How's it going, everybody? What's up, Dave? No, hola, Dave.
It's risky, but then I get nipped up.
Anaconda, my anaconda. Kim was saying her anaconda doesn't. I'm having a stroke. My anaconda doesn't want none unless it's got buns on. There you go. I'm like, damn, I live by that line. So what the fuck? What's going on? There it goes. That's it. No more Jack Daniels. No more.
It probably is risky, but so is silicone.
It says using fat from your body and placing it in other places is very risky. This is true.
Silicone's risky too.
Gotta be careful where I put my fat.
Unfortunately,
I've put it in some risky places before.
Unfortunately, my fat goes to the butt. My fat goes to mostly the butt.
Mine does too. My fat's gone to a lot of butts.
You want a booty? Butts. You want a booty like mine? Eat a lot of Taco Bell.
Yeah, I've put my fat in a lot of butts that I shouldn't have been around. So.
Yeah.
So you see, hi Kimba, happy. Happy.
You know, you got to drive a bunch of used cars before you find a BMW.
Everybody knows you make bar soap out of people fat. At least that's what Brad Pitt did. That was such a gross scene, though, when they're trying to steal the fat for the freaking. Oh, it like traumatized me. You know, it didn't traumatize me enough to like not eat tacos anymore, but it traumatized me. You know, but big old bag of freaking fat. Look, I'm getting the cost again. For those of you who don't know. Okay, anybody got any violin music or something like that? I just got over having COVID, so I'm still kind of like coffee a little bit, you know. But I feel good. Tested negative. I still have a cough a little bit, you know. But
you know that happened to me.
But I'm off till Monday.
That happened to me the other day, but yeah.
Uh-huh. They got the COVID, people. Lisa got her first time.
Yeah,
she popped her cherry, people.
I popped my COVID cherry.
Yeah. You popped your COVID cherry. There you go.
No,
let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit over the top.
When I got it, my parents were like, you could have avoided it. And I was like, no, I wanted to actually see how it felt. And I was like,
Hey, Trish, how you doing?
You know where I got the COVID from? Good old Walmart.
I think that's no. I think I got mine. Well, was it Costco? I think I might. No, not Costco. No. I think I got mine at Walmart too.
Man, we are twinning. We both got ours at Walmart.
But doesn't mean I won't go to Walmart again. So.
No, I got it at the Rosemead Walmart.
Final kicks. I'm trying to act more mature. These topics. Come on now. It's a Dusty Springs. It's a late night stream with us. You already know how we get.
Come on, kids.
You can't be freaking mature.
There are women out there getting BBLs as we speak. In some South American countries,
but they still need to go to Walmart to get that Foreigner greatest hits on vinyl.
Thank you, Dave. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was like thinking about that today too because I was like listening to it because I was home. Dietrich says my sister thinks what I had in December. I wouldn't doubt it. It's been going around. It's either that RSV has been going around. I think Caitlin had it. Yep. RSV, that's going around. It's getting bad out there.
They told me I couldn't test for RSV.
I was going to say Amoeba, but alas, 'twas Walmart.
You know, the last time I've been to Amoeba was in February of last year.
Kimba, Walmart can give you any one of a multitude of diseases. I hold my breath when I drive by. You know, I used to have an ex-girlfriend. Her name was Monica. Putting her on blast. She had this habit where she told me about it like one time out of the blue. She's like, yeah, every time I walk past people, I hold my breath. And I was like, what? So when people walk past me, I hold my breath because I don't know if they're going to smell or not. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of neurotic.
Weird. You know,
I was like, that's kind of neurotic.
We can't all smell like roses every day.
Come on, that's girl.
True. Sometimes you smell like a Costco hot dog.
It definitely has Rona in the air, most definitely. RSVP.
No,
come get me later.
You know, Walmart has more than Rona in the air. You ever want to see a bunch of stupid people? Go to Walmart. I'm sorry, but Walmart has some dumb people there.
I got enough trouble with that ADH. Leave me alone, you damn squirrel. Stop. That's Lisa. That is Lisa, man. What was it? We were talking last night. We were having a private stream, people. We were watching the Grammys. We were talking about something like totally unrelated, and like Lisa just goes, "I wish I remembered exactly what it was she said."
Yeah.
But it was one of those moments where even I like had to stop and be like, "What the fuck did you say?"
I don't know. I got ADHD and I don't remember.
It's funny because like whenever you end up, like if you end up calling Lisa out and you'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck did you just say?" She'd be like, "I don't know."
I'm like, you know,
it's my brain.
I'm ADHD, okay? I'm ADHD. I can't focus on things.
Said Olening. Oh, Kimba said I hover in the Walmart. I know it's hard for me to do it. You know, I'm an old man. You know, things are starting to sag. They don't call me Dusty Balls for nothing.
Every time I go to the Walmart,
hey, Jenny.
I always get a McChicken. Get a McChicken when I go to Walmart.
Hey, Nick Pete Kicks. What is up, Jen? Long time no see. You see, Walmart has STDs on the toilet seats. There you go.
You know where else you can
What is up,
You know where else you can find STD? At your local Dollar General.
Said, greetings to Suspense Crew checking in on my less triggering Bladen Williamson account. Big shout out to Vinyl and Kicks $15 Walmart. See, you gotta poke. See, he's poking. He's gotta poke. He's like, yeah, I'm still put that poking. That's me too. I drink energy drinks, take the edge off those things, mellow me out.
How many
really.
counts you got pumping Vinyl? Dang.
I used to like drink rock stars all the time. I had to cut down on them, man. They were just like fucking me up.
I never drank those energy drinks.
I drank two tall ones one time. This is like about 15 years ago, though. I drank two tall ones. And I like felt my heart just like it felt like it was gonna pop out of my chest. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no. We have had days of rain, but I hope to get back to content next week. We're raining. Actually, it's raining out here right now. It's
raining hard in LA.
Yeah, it's not. It stopped a little bit over here, but I think we're having a break. We're gonna get what's like by you. It's gonna come down this way probably.
Yeah, no, it's been raining hard here. LA always gets the hardest shit.
Yeah. Let me see.
I know we're just getting like little bit of sprinkles here in the desert.
We know, Wayne.
And and I'm watching because I watched that thing that you guys were you sent earlier today about that the chase.
Yeah.
And I was watching the playback of it. And I was like, holy shit! It's raining over there to the point that the helicopter had to go away.
That explains.
There's no visibility.
That explains why my Amazon package haven't been delivered to people because the guy stole them all.
Mine actually got here. It got here. I was surprised. No, but what do you call it? He got away. I don't know if he got away or they cut off the filming it, because I know the camera got all fogged up and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Which you would figure, come on now, you're like a major network. Because that was on a major network at that time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't have enough to have a freaking camera that doesn't fog up. You should know better, right? Mm-mm. But wow. Yeah.
But did something happen to that other truck? Not the one they were following, but the one you mentioned. Our
Tire King, our tire man. Yeah, was it Tire Man? I think it was Tire Man. Yeah, it was like saying justice for Tire Man. That guy had balls, because in the chase, there's this part where like the guy clips him. Mm-hmm. And like Tire Man doesn't really know that they're in the middle of a chase, so he's like, "Fuck that shit!" So he turns around, he starts chasing after him. You know, there's these cops and these guys, fucking Tire Man, like pulling up on him. So Tire Man starts freaking ramming into him and shit, doing some Mad Max shit. Yeah. It was freaking hilarious, you know. So everybody was like, so of course everybody in the chat's like, "Go Tire Man, go Tire Man, go!" And the guy who was like running from the cops in the other box, like he got scared, he pulled off the freaking freeway. So then what does Tire Man do? Tire Man turns around and pulls off the freeway like, "Fuck you, dude, I'm following you."
Yeah.
You know? Because he was probably thinking, you know what, dude, I'm trying to work, dude. I'm driving this truck. They're going to take this out of my ass. You hit me, dude. What the hell? Yeah. He's probably like, "Fuck this, dude." You know, so he turned around and he like followed him, and like Tire Man's running from the cops. Or wait, no. The guy in the Lowe's truck is running away from the cops and Tire Man. It was hilarious. Everybody's all, "Tire Man needs a raise." It was pretty funny.
There is a car chase channel, Dave.
Yeah.
We'll have to send you the link to it. We're subscribed to it, and every time that car chase comes out, we are like, "Car chase!"
Yeah, and you know you should see how many car chases there are a day. Yep. In freaking like LA, Dave. It's like crazy. It's like we have one maybe like once every couple of hours, it seems like. And it's like, what's funny is I think people now are actually going ahead and going on these chases to get on that channel now. Because I forgot how many subs it is. It's like huge.
And there's like a very big major one that actually came from your area, Dave. They started off from where you're at, and then they made their way all the way to next to Laurel Canyon or something like that, you know. So yeah, that was like a long night.
I gotta go through all my subscribers to find it.
Damn, someone paid me $125 for a near-mint copy of Rumors on eBay. Craziness. But wow.
Are you fucking serious? I paid $2 for a first press. I know, I'm bragging.
I bought a repress. I'm lucky that I got that one from that guy though, the one that signed. Mm-hmm. That's pretty sweet. Yeah. But I still have to send it in to get. I mean, it has a certificate of authenticity, but I don't trust the place it's from. I want to get it like done by a reputable house.
You should, because Mick could probably been drunk when he did.
Let me see. It's called the Chase In on. We have at least 3 a day. Yeah, at least. Mm-hmm. At least.
And to answer your question, Dave, I was asleep when Facebook went down, so I didn't know Facebook went down.
That would be kind of funny. A Taser channel. That would be kind of funny.
These are great pressings of Fleetwood Mac albums. The Vinyl Me Please ones.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that I was watching Vinyl TV earlier today. I remember I was mentioning it, I think, before we went live. And on Vinyl TV, he was talking about, like, he had mentioned some, like, maybe like 20 titles that were digital. Because he's got a video on his channel right now that's like the digital versus analog argument. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, and stuff like that. And he actually puts a good focus on it. He puts a good spin on it because he's like saying, well, during the 80s, you know, if something was digital, we thought it was good. You know, so if somebody said, "Oh, this is recorded purely digital," we'd be like, "Ooh, it's future." Ooh, we were into it, you know. Mm-hmm. And so he's talking about, like, you know, Brothers in Arms, of course, one of the first digital recordings, and all these other albums. And he mentions like some of these albums I didn't even realize were all digital, but that was one on the Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the ones he mentions that it was like all digital. And he's like saying when these albums that were digital get pressed to vinyl, they sound amazing, which is true. They do. Because I have like a Matchbox 20 album, Yourself or Someone Like You, which is basically, you know, it was one of the albums that everybody bitched about saying, oh, it's just basically taking the CD and pressing it to vinyl. But it sounds fucking awesome. You know, it does. It sounds fucking clean. And in the quiet passages, quiet. So yeah, it's pretty impressive.
That album got me through. That album got me through my younger years.
Rhino audiophile pressings. I would, yeah. Rhino, I don't see them as an audiophile, label.
I have one Rhino audiophile pressing because someone had gave me the association one year, so I do have that. Mm-hmm.
I see Rhino as one of the labels that puts out records that I'll never be able to own the originals of because I know I'll never be able to afford them.
Yeah.
Like all the Smiths originals, you can end up getting the Rhino represses and you'll be good. Of course, you wouldn't know about that, Lisa, because they don't press, One Direction. But
I know Smith's songs, so you keep it up, dude.
And that's another thing. I don't own any Vinyl Me Please pressings. I've never really listened to one.
Keep it up, dude, and you're gonna get coal in your Christmas stocking.
I do. I tend to if it's like a good title, I'll get it because I got those, and then I got Title by Fiona Apple, and When the Palm Breaks, that one as well. Mm-hmm. And they sound amazing. I'm impressed by how good they sound.
Watched lots of Laurel Canyon docs recently. Speak sweet.
That Kimba, if you are willing to spend to buy it, go on Amazon Prime and look up. I think it's called Laurel Canyon. I think they called it Laurel Canyon. It's a 2 documentary thing that is totally amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
We were watching her last night. We were watching her last night play at the Grammys. Mm-hmm. I played that record to my mom accidentally stepped. Blaine, I Spy Beyond a Pale Horse. Hi, Belle. I Spin. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Belle.
Belle.
Hey, Belle.
I bought 2 copies of Vinyl Me Please Enter the 36 Chambers. Oh, Wu-Tang. Only one I own. It's decent pressing. Definitely needed a 2 LP reissue.
Yep, that's a good album.
Mm-hmm.
And Jen, I actually broke one of my dad's son pressings of Jerry Lee Lewis, the 45.
Ooh.
Yep.
I think for doing that, I think you should have to take one of your One Direction pressings and break it on camera. It's only fair.
I ain't doing it. I'll take the Smith.
It's only fair.
I'll take a Smith's record and I'll break it with my nose.
There we go again. Your nose. There we go. Lisa's world. Squirrel. Oops. Yes. Kim says, I'm semi-literate.
In my world, it makes sense, but to everybody else, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with her?
That's what I was going to say. Like Lisa, it makes sense, but like everybody else is like, what the fuck? Speaking of going back, I didn't finish what I was going to say about that, but I bought a copy of Foreigner's records, the greatest hits, blah, blah, whatever it is. Real common fucking record. I think even to buy it fucking like the original is like $10 maybe at most.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I go to Walmart, I'm looking around or whatever, and I find it, and on the cover is a sticker, which I kept the sticker on there because I have a funny feeling they're going to take that one off the shelf soon. I don't know why, but I just got a feeling. It says pressed on dirty white vinyl. And I was like, okay, so I know they have a song called Dirty White Boy, but to me, it's like, I'm not a white person, of course, but I just thought, I was like, wow, that is like that's so racist. I was like, Dirty White Boy? Why'd they have to call it Dirty White Vinyl? Couldn't they call it like, iced vinyl, cold, because they have a song called Cold as Ice. Why don't they call it Cold as Ice Vinyl or some shit,
I don't know. I'm 50% white.
Because when you take the record out, it looks like ice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So why didn't they just say, ice vinyl or whatever?
No.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's Pauline. There she goes.
I'm 50%
You're back.
white, so I'm cool.
Yeah, that's the reason why I said, why don't they just go ahead and they say it's on ice vinyl? Why do they have to say it's on dirty white vinyl?
I know,
damn.
it'd be like
I'm like, come on, white people out there,
get in. It'd be like saying it's on yellow,
Am I back?
Asian vinyl.
Well, I was hoping someone would catch that.
Catch what? I don't know.
I own the VMP into the best pressing below of that album. Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Okay. Because
I found out
I'm still backstage, but okay.
No, you're up.
Okay.
I found out Dynaflexes can be overflexed. By the way, how's Tim doing these days? We, from what I understand, he's kept in touch with Doc, I haven't bothered him. He broke his arm in 2 places. So I know that I think I don't want to give too much information, but he's got family watching out for him or taking care of him. So he's not really able to get on the computer and stuff like that, so I don't bother him. But yeah, we sent out messages, but he hasn't really written us back. But I think he just can't get on the computer and write us back.
I wrote him last week. I said if you are feeling up to it, you can come up on the stream.
Blaine says, I conveniently had a lot of stuff in my live stream. That book is censored allegedly for trying to have more documents.
What book are we talking about?
12 singles are all worth. Yeah, definitely. See, Blaine, this is what you call a crazy fun live stream.
I'm gonna let you in on a little something. I've never heard the entire 36 Chamber album by Wu-Tang Clan. I've heard the hits, but I've never heard the entire album.
What is up, Bizarro? Welcome.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, I have a radio issue. Great song. I'm catching up here, people. Dusty Crew always has great streams. Why, thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate
Latina here. I remember that song. Sweet. Mr. Bizarro. Mr. Bizarro, of course, has one of the best channels. He has one of the I love his channel. Oh, he's introduced me to so much fucking new music. He introduced me to new genres of fucking music that I really wasn't into before. And it's like, he would play them, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and get that. And then next thing you know, I would I'd listen to some of the albums on Amazon before I'd buy them, and then I'd listen to some of their recommended people that they, are connected to, and I'd find a whole new genre. I'd be like, oh, this fucking rocks. Hey Dave, Biz. Every time Biz comes up, Kimba shows the cherries. I know what that stands for.
When you think about Wu-Tang Clan, didn't they have that $2 million record that was owned by that asshole named Martin Shkreli? Or I'm thinking somebody else owned it.
The way I understand, the way he broke his arm was he fell, unfortunately. Okay. I think it was a in the house accident or something of the sort.
Hey, Dewey.
Let me see what is up here.
They still actually have a licorice pizza. It's in Los Angeles somewhere. I haven't been, but they have a licorice pizza. Bye, Jen.
There I am.
Okay, bye, Jen.
Night, Jen.
I double it. Why, thank you, Blaine. Licorice Pizza at the Rock Square in the 70s had the best vinyl. Yes, most definitely. I went there. You know what? Dewey remembers. I remember on the one street that I grew up on, it was a place called Pioneer Boulevard. I had so many record stores. It's like if I turned around and took off when I was a teenager, I could go to Goodwill. I could go to Narc Records. I could go to the Warehouse. I could go to, all these. I had this whole strip where I was able to go ahead and buy records and stuff. I think that's the reason why I had so much crap. Michelle's Affair, excellent instrumental hip hop.
We had Penny Lane when I was growing up. We had Penny Lane in high school.
Good room, you two.
But it got shut down.
Yo, good night, Jen. Bye, B-sides.
Now we have a record store. Now we have a record store in my area that I don't even go to.
Okay, there we go. I think we're kind of caught up for now.
Yeah.
Middle Earth and Downey, yes. That was another place. That was one of the places where it's they ended up giving me a job, and I think I was there for maybe about a year. But that was one of the places where me and 2 different people had connected with me on that. It was Stephen Schnee connected with me on that, and Vinyl Richie was kind of that he used to go there. Yeah. But the thing is, he used to cheat. The guy at Middle Earth used to cheat because he ended up having this reputation that he had all the greatest, imports. But what he used to do is he would go ahead and he would purchase a bunch of Canadian imports.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like cheating a little bit because, it's easy. The Canadian import's kind of cheap, but he would stick the import sticker on it, and the kids would come in going and thinking, oh, I'm getting this import of Gene Loves Jezebel, this, da-da-da. So they thought they were buying all these imports, but they were not getting British or German imports. They were getting Canadian imports. So whatever imports he had in the store were usually ones that people that came in and sold to him. So, and usually when they came in and sold those to him, they came through me first. So they kind of ended up in my collection.
I mean,
years and years ago. So,
hey, Eddie.
What is up, Eddie?
Hey, Eddie.
Hola, Eddie. Eddie. Yo, Eddie. Hey, Vinyl Kicks. Hey, Kimba. Vinyl Hoot. Yeah, so that's how he would go ahead and he would cheat. He would just say, oh, that are imports, and the kids would get all excited, And I remember I'd go in there, I'd buy so many freaking cassettes because he would have all these import cassettes and stuff like that. And I know there's one that I had that Zeb would have had a heart attack over. It was the Cure concert and Cure Anomalies on the second side, which they ended up releasing it as Join the Dots You know, when they came out with that CD set. But this was a cassette of it, and it was just like, you know, I think I still have it, but it needs to be repaired. It's like I mean, I played that thing like ridiculously, you know. But yeah, I think one time I even mentioned it to Zeb, and Zeb was like, "Oh, Dusty, I would want that." Oh, I was like, "Don't be coming on me now, Zeb."
Wouldn't be the first person.
I was like, "Don't be coming on me now, Zeb." Okay. He's like, "Oh." Hola, Bel Eduardo. Watching Taxi for the 80s show now. Let me see. Hey, Dave, nice score. Who was the better DJ? DJ Luke or Frankie Love? Frankie Love was the highest. I know he was. DJ Luke, don't really remember too much about him. Frankie Love, though, remember the stories. Craziest DJ in the game, man. Guy would go up to like freaking South Central LA, white as white can be. And he was like, I mean, this guy was pasty as fuck. And he would go up there and he would like buy Coke off these big old black dudes. Be like, oh. And then when they were like, I mean, literally sticking knives in bags of cocaine and filling up bags for him and stuff. And he'd be like, hey, man, fuck you. Don't be cheating me, man. I'm like, dude, you're as big as this freaking thigh. You know? I'm like, his thigh is like your whole like chest. I'm like, he's going to freaking kill you. I mean, I wasn't there for that one. Dewey told me the story, and Dewey like came back and told me the story, and his eyes were like this big. He's like, dude, I thought I was going to fucking die. I had places to get CDs and records, tapes in the mid-90s. I spent $50 and then I got home and found out my car payment was almost due. Luckily, payday was the following Friday. Yeah, I remember when CDs were I remember when you, like we, you know, record stores and stuff, but you had like places that were just CDs. Like, I mentioned a place over here that was actually in Tuscany called Digital Ear, where all they had was import CDs and all this stuff. And Steve Schnee, of course, knew about it, you know. I think Steve Schnee said he worked there. And probably during the time that I was going in there shopping, because I used to come all the way from Los Angeles County out here to go to that store and stuff and buy import CDs and stuff. They were way expensive, but they had everything. Has Steven not done Ski Lodge recently? You know what? I know that he hasn't been doing it, but he's been around commenting.
Well,
on,
what
streams. He's around.
happened? He posted that he had jury duty yesterday, so he wasn't able to do. Which I didn't know that jury duty goes all the way until 7 at night or something
I don't
like
know.
that.
I got out of jury duty. I told them I was wacky, and they got me out of it.
I think you know what? I think that maybe since you have Asperger's, you can get out of it.
Yep.
You might be able to.
I told them I have social anxiety. Nobody.
I told my house to.
Nobody
like,
wants me. Nobody wants me on their case, figuring out they're guilty or innocent, because I will have ADHD and forget what I'm doing on the case.
So Wolfman liked his popsicles. You sure you don't want to ask? Wait, no. I remember in American Graffiti when he comes out, and he's like, oh, you sure you don't want a popsicle? He's like, oh, talking all calm and stuff to Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want a popsicle? He's like, oh, aren't you today? He's like, no, that's not me, man. He just sends him the tapes and I play them. And as soon as he's leaving, he's like, oh, man. He's like, oh, man, it's really him.
It's true, Belle. It's true. I told him I had Asperger's syndrome, and they got me out of it. Because they're we're not gonna have an autistic person on our jury duty trying to figure out cases.
At least I feel on that. Fuck jury duty.
You know, one time I went to jury duty. One time I did.
Yeah, that was my room, definitely. Yeah, twin-size bed, and the rest of the room was final music collectibles and stereo equipment. It was like, I just stuck enough room in there for me to sleep. You know? That was my world.
No, I mean, I've been to jury duty once, and I told them the reason why I can't go is because I'm in college. I was in college at the time, and I'm crazy, and they didn't pick me.
Why are you the asshole of the reason? We're all the assholes of the but where you been, Blaine? We're the dark side, remember?
Yeah.
Let me explain.
We're the dark side.
Let me explain to you. That name was given to me by someone, so I proudly wear that name. Mm-hmm. Because... Yeah,
see. She's the asshole. Well, actually, she's the... What was it? What's your... Fuckwad? Is that your name?
No.
Fuckwad, right?
What happened was Christopher Lloyd gave me that name, so I probably...
Okay, so you're a fuckwad.
Yep.
Paulina, of course, is Paulina, the Angel of Light.
Yep.
Okay. No, wait, no, not Paulina the Angel of Light. She's Paulina the fucking Angel of Light.
Yeah.
So, and me, I'm either Dusty Balls or Dusty Springs. Dusty Springs is like a nickname I think is kind of funny. Invisible Rays told me that's one that he coins. I'm kind of cool with it. I've had other ones in the past. In the past, I've been called Crusty Spins. That's another one, Crusty Spins. Dusty Balls.
Krusty the Clown.
Yeah, there you go. We'll never tell.
I was gonna say.
We'll never tell.
I was gonna say that once I tried to do jury duty, but what happened was when they were doing the selection, one of the guys knew my father as a when he was a cop, and then another attorney knew my sister because she represented my sister when she used to get in trouble. So it was like they're like, yeah, you could go.
Well,
like,
you got lucky. Shit. When I did jury duty, the guy next to me, who was a college professor, he was like, I'm not gonna get picked. And when they called him, he's like, fuck, I got picked.
Davey Strange Name called me an asshole the other day. Line forms to the left, dude. We've got jackets. Join the club.
I'm number one.
Line forms to the left. Yeah.
I'm number one.
Let me see. Black Quicksand. Hey, what is up, Black Quicksand? How you doing? How are you feeling today? Hope you're feeling well. Let me see. Dusty Renee. No comment. That was like back in the day, Renee or Heather. It's like, no comment. But you see Quickie? Yes, Quickie. Renee or Heather, Quickies. Yeah, that goes together. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Cowboy Dewey's out here exposing you from when you were in high school and college.
He was like when I was coming out of my shell, basically. It was like, he was like the early, like late 80s, early 90s. I mean, he's known me a lot longer than that, of course, but he was there for when we really started hardcore clubbing, like in the early 90s.
Dang, Dewey.
Stuff like that. So.
Dewey, you should come up here and share your clubbing stories with Dusty. I'd like to.
No, he shouldn't. No, you really shouldn't. No, I was kidding.
I mean, that would make for an interesting stream. People would be like, dang, Dusty, you hardcore.
He's all, that never happened to Pablo. No one ever called Pablo Picasso an asshole. There you go.
Yeah, Pablo Picasso.
I called someone an asshole once on YT. Worked out great. Just the one time, Kimba. Shit, I do it daily.
Kimba.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting on, I'm sitting behind the computer, of course, going, what an asshole. But yeah, I do it daily.
Yeah.
I see. Greetings and salutations. Are you Heather too? Are you a Heather too?
Movie.
That's one of my daughter's favorite movies. My daughter Ashley, she loves that movie.
My favorite
totally
movie,
loves that movie.
My favorite movie is Harold and Maude. Yeah, I know.
Good movie. Truthfully, Dusty, Davey's video on me was fucking awesome. I even subbed you during the premiere for Yeah. I mean, Davey, I don't know what has happened to his videos recently. Like I said, I don't really keep up too much with it and stuff like that because
it's very vanilla. His videos are vanilla.
Maybe he just needs to find his groove again. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he doesn't have the fire like he did at one time. Because at one time he had a fire in him where he was like. But I think what ends up happening is I think you burn out so quick. It's like you want to. You think you're going to change things and you're going to. And then when you don't really see anybody's opinions change or anything, you just kind of.
There was a time when Davey was posting K-pop. I was like, Davey.
That's my pet name. Kimma gave me Quickie, just like your Lusty. Ooh.
Besides, it's like,
Lusty Quickie. That goes together.
It's like Davey cannot really compete with Missouri Stark. I think Stark goes really medieval on his videos.
Stark, unfortunately, I think what's going on with him is I don't know because, like I said, I don't really talk to him. Me and him don't have a one-on-one conversation, but I think he got some kind of a strike or something, a copyright strike, and I think he got upset about it. But the thing is, just one strike, you can't get upset and quit from that.
No, they give you a strike, and then after a few months, you can appeal it, and they take it off of your record. You go to YouTube school.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten many strikes.
Harold and Maude was that? Yeah, it was.
It was, but I love the hell out of that movie.
What club did you always want to spin at, past or present? Well, you have to think about it. It's like, after I had like quite a long career after Dewey, after you had already, cleaned up and gone your own way. It's like I had like, the Shack, Geckos. There was a lot of places I went to afterwards. But that's a good question. I think the best night was the night when Richie the Wanderer was trained. Because he's the one who kind of like taught me how to beat match and stuff like that. And we were at Pepper's in Artesia. And he was teaching me how to do it or whatever. And, he was getting paid for it. I was getting free drinks or whatever. And we were going back and forth and stuff. And at the end of the night, the guy didn't want to pay us. And since he didn't want to pay us, he took the Concord needles and he took the styluses and everything off of the freaking 1200s. We stole all the cables. We didn't steal the equipment. We just took all the cables. It was kind of shitty, but
did you ever DJ at a gentleman's club?
No, but I should have, because I'm going to tell you something. There's money in that. I think there's somebody else. Who else in here? We have somebody who's in our peanut gallery who used to do that. Who used to do it.
There's money to be made at a gentleman's club.
Oh yeah, because all the chicks tip you for playing their music. So yeah.
Kimbo, was that you that used to do DJ at a gentleman's club? Just kidding.
There you go. Stark has a lot of talent. He should stick with it. Fuck Rumble. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know what? Because most of us, the thing is, when he goes to Rumble, he's probably going to cut like his audience in half. Maybe like he'll go over to Rumble and have like a quarter of what he has here.
What is Rumble?
So just run it into the ground, man. It's like, what he should do is he should take all of his videos he has now, make a backup channel. Tell everybody about the backup channel so everybody can go ahead and, sub up the other channel, his backup channel. So it's like he has both channels in case this channel goes down. Everybody be like, okay, well, he's got the secondary backing him up. So, Maud Todd Harold to live life to the fullest. Yes, because she was at the end of life, Let me see. I only got one strike on YT, a few gutter balls, not even a spare. Oh, wait, never mind. My first gig is at Earth Day. There you go. It was AGK. He worked at a stripper place.
That's how he met his
wife. Yeah. I remember him saying something about it.
Yep.
And some perks, of course. The VC isn't going over to Rumble. People will forget about it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I can understand him having a second, having his channel there, telling us about it. Most of us are not going to go there and watch it. Nothing to do with his channel, because we appreciate his content. We like his content. But we probably just won't go over there and watch it. So I think that's the reason why he should start a second channel. Go ahead and have it as backup channel. Transfer the videos there. Keep both channels going and let us know that channel's there. So in case his first channel goes down,
I'm looking up Rumble.
Second channel's there. So.
Rumble's like a YouTube. A low budget YouTube.
Let me see. Life is full of strikes. Dust yourself and try again.
Yep. Kimba, I've lost 2 channels previous to this one, because back in the day, I used to post a lot of emo videos on my channel, and they caught me, and they got rid of me. And then I did it again. I got a second channel, because I was like, oh, I don't care, and I lost that channel.
One of the things about, instead of going to Rumble, I would probably go to like Kick first, if anything, because Kick is like YouTube, but Wild Wild West YouTube.
Yeah, but
it's like anything goes over there.
A better interface than Kick.
Yeah, Kick is like basically the same thing as YouTube. If you're used to YouTube, you can use Kick. Most definitely. Yes, that's what most of those DJs do get. Of course, that wouldn't have been me. I'm all about the music.
Come on, don't be bullshitting on here.
Dusty, what was your favorite mix with your Zima? It was grenadine.
Not
grenadine.
Not Pellegrino.
No, it was grenadine. I would order a Zima with grenadine. And then I had a chick introduce me to Zima with a shot of Midori.
Nah.
Oof. Yeah. Oof, oof, oof. They're all girly drinks. They're not going to get you loaded, but they tasted good, After a couple, if you weren't careful. If you hadn't been drinking for a couple of weeks and you had a couple, it'd sneak up on you.
That's when the truth comes out, when you're drunk.
Kimba, the School of Life, knocks 2. I haven't heard of Rumble till today. Yeah, Rumble's, it's been around for a while, but it's just,
It's a low budget YouTube.
It's a little bit conservative for my taste, so that's the reason why I don't go there. But it's a hard knock life, definitely. I keep my cherries into wraps.
Good to know.
I think YouTube is the safest from what I've heard. I think the thing about YouTube is the most policed, is what it is. It's policed upwards and sideways and all around. It's like you can't do anything. You're very constricted as a creator here. Yeah. You know, so not a whole lot you can do. And I think that it's about to get worse, is what I think is about to happen. I think that YouTube is going... just today, actually, since we're on the subject, just today they had a whole group of people who worked for YouTube Music. Yeah. Okay, the music part of YouTube. And they were trying to get a union contract. Shit. Google was trying to say that they did not work for YouTube or Google directly. You know, they're trying to say that they did not work for them directly. So what ended up happening was they were arguing this before the San Antonio City Board, because that's where the office is located or something of that sort. I don't know the full specifics of the argument, but anyways, what ended up happening was mid-argument while they're trying to present their case to the city council. The girl walks in and she's all, YouTube just like laid all of us off. Like they just said, fuck you, you're all gone. I was just like, damn, that's fucked up, YouTube. You know.
YouTube is, YouTube just censors you.
Zima let the Jolly Rancher count. Yeah. Now people do that. Now people do that with vodka. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It is way more political. That's why I'm not too much for it. Yeah. Oh, Zima in the 90s. Ooh, it was the shit. It was, you turn around, you bought a 6-pack of that, it told me it made a chick think you were serious. Ooh, you brought me a 6-pack of Zima? Oh, you must really want to get it. Huh, Lisa? You know, huh? Lisa? You remember?
I've never had Zima.
You remember? Oh, I forgot she's young, so. Yes, we're in Blues Red. Let me see. I like the nightlife. I like to boogie.
I like the nightlife. I like to boogie.
Yeah, see, exactly. YouTube is policed as fuck, which is why I push the envelope. It is very policed.
When you pumping vinyl do push the envelope in your videos, which you haven't yet, let me know.
Let me see. What do you think happened to Wolverine Wanderer? You're talking about his cousin Wolverine? Because his cousin was the one we called Wolverine. I don't know. I don't know. He shaved himself down and called himself Hugh Jackman. I don't know.
Who's this Wolverine Wanderer guy? Ooh.
I know the Wanderer was the name of this guy. His name was Richie. He has videos on YouTube. He was a DJ. He did like K-Rock flashbacks and stuff like that, or what we would call like 80s flashbacks, like, Depeche Mode, Cure, stuff like that in the clubs. Because during the 90s, like the 80s, K-Rock flashback was a big thing. Because me and Dewey used to go do stuff for like, Richard Blade and K-Rock and stuff like that. We used to promote K-Rock clubs and all that shit. So, that was the music back then. So 90s was like looking back to 80s. No. Basically.
Kicks.
Kicks and Blade are going to go at it again. Here we go. Kicks. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Did someone say Wolverine?
There you go.
well, Kicks. Let me tell you something, Kicks. Southern Comfort is the chick drink. Southern Comfort.
We put Skittles in the tequila bottle once. We were youngsters, around 14 or 15. The bottle my friend swiped from his pops didn't have worm in it. One time we took a bottle of Night Train. The first time I got drunk, and we put a packet of Kool-Aid in it. Ooh. Yeah, that was some dangerous shit. I've never been so very messed up. Yeah.
You get drunk.
Oh, damn. Dan Bongino was one of the owners or investor. Oh, shit. Okay, that tells you everything you know. I have a copy of Rambo. I remember Molson Ice. Yep.
In this corner, William. In this corner, Kicks.
Zima was the original chick beer. Till Smirnoff Ice came around, yeah.
Yep.
And before Zima, it was Bartles and James. We used to call it Dos Okies. Because they'd be like, oh, hi, I'm Bartles. This is my friend James. We thank you for your service.
Oh, yeah.
Or thank you for drinking their shit or something like that. So, let me see. I have 4 cans of Molson. Let me go back. I think I'm like jumping off. David Eck. Okay. Don't know where that's coming from. Okay. I've lost track. 4 cans of Molson Ice. You had a real buzz. Not for me, man. 4 cans of Molson Ice, and I think I'll just get gassy. Yeah, it's like I got to have something really punchy. Unfortunately, I didn't like drinks. I liked wine coolers back in the day. Me too. I mean, everybody liked wine coolers. Like I said, Bottles and James, Dos Hokies. I had a David Icke book. Okay, they're talking about an author. Okay. But I don't get to that shape-shifting alien shit. Okay. Not Zima's or Rachel Fears William. To be honest, I don't think Rachel fears much of anything. No. I don't think she's had a reason to like really.
She fears losing her channel.
Yeah, I think that's about it. That's the only thing she really fears, and anyone that can do that would be her nemesis. Lisa, Southern Comfort will put your dick in the dirt. Good old slow. Oh,
okay.
Here you go, Lisa. I want you to drink this. I'm gonna tell you, take a couple of swigs off this. It'll knock your dick in the dirt.
Let me tell you something. If you gave me a couple of swigs of that and you put me on a chat, ooh boy. Oh
God, she'd be on there. Let me fucking tell you something about this fucking vinyl community. I've been here since the start. Okay.
You know what is the chick drink nowadays? It's White Claw. White Claw.
Yeah, White Claw. Yeah.
My sister loves White Claw.
Molson Ice is bitch beer. It can't be. Let me see. My happiest moments was going to the club and doing Mama Joe. Oh, no, God. I wonder what happened to him. I wonder what happened to Chad. He was crazy. He was a big old crazy white boy. One time, it was like these guys were trying to get into the club. And even the bouncers were running. These guys had guns. And he was the only one who came running out of the club like, what the fuck these guys want? Fuck these dudes. Fuck them. They ain't getting in here. And I'm like, dude, you're not fucking bulletproof. Get down. They got a gun. So fuck those dudes. I was like, you're not bulletproof, dude. Get inside. Rachel fears William plus Vinyl Dale do that.
She fears nobody.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, Who am I to say? I'm not her, But, I mean, I just kind of see the way things are going, Yeah. Vinyl Dale, I think, is a little bit more quiet.
Yep.
When it comes to everything, but Vinyl Dale made a smart move by starting that UKVC thing. So,
yep.
Smart move. She wasn't happy about my video. I know she was not happy about your video. Yeah, I mean, she really does not like any kind of like backlash. I see Lisa as an angry drunk. A lot of Asians are.
Let me tell you something, Kix. I'm Vietnamese, and a lot of Vietnamese people were angry drunks. The Vit people were angry because we're short. This is true. Vietnamese men are short. They're not very tall. A lot of Vietnamese men out there being 5'8" and under.
See, I won't give Lisa Jack Daniels because I'm going to have to deal with this all night. I'm going to have to be, Lisa, go to bed. Stop it.
I don't, I haven't drank in 41 years, and I don't know if it's going to start anytime soon.
Hit one. There you go, Blaine. Have a shot. Have a shot on us. Aren't all guys Chads?
Chads and Brads. Chads and Brads.
Only Mazzy is a Chad. I don't see Mazzy as a Chad.
No.
I see him as an older hipster, most definitely. He hits all the right spots. He's Seattle, the whole thing. But I don't see him as a Chad. No, definitely not a Chad. Kimba, no, some are Dusties. Dusty, nice to see that you drink real whiskey. Yes, I do. I have mine Frank Sinatra style. Well, there you go. That tells you how I have it. No, I have mine Frank Sinatra style, which is 2 fingers on the rocks, splash water. That's how I drink it. Let me see. And those bellots that hang. He knighted me as an honorary member. Nice. Smart move, Dusty. Smart move. Says, oh my God. Vietnamese people have gone through some things. Well, definitely. I ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Look, Vietnamese people, if you bring them Hennessy, you are in the crew because they love Hennessy. Vietnamese people will drink that Hennessy like shit.
I don't want to, sound, I remember one time when I was young. And you have to think when I was a kid, when I was like younger, this was during the whole like G.I. Joe craze.
Yeah.
The G.I. Joe thing was out, the little figures that came out, the tanks, the whole thing. And I remember one Christmas I got a bunch of the shit. Tanks, the whole 10 yards. Well, next door we had some people that were straight from Vietnam. Straight out of Vietnam. Which were good friends of ours next door. They were really good people. And I remember I was out there playing with the tanks and stuff. And I guess my mom was out there watching me play with it. And the man got this look on his face. He kind of like, And my mom turned around and told me, she's like, pick up your shit. Why couldn't you just go in the backyard and play that shit? Why do you got to play with the shit right there in front of him? And I didn't understand why at the time. She's like, oh, you know what? Just, put this shit away. Go inside the house with it. I didn't understand. And my mother had told me, she was like, I don't know if it was my mom being racially ignorant or just being, stereotyping or whatever. Yeah. But she was trying to explain to me, she saw, he's from Vietnam. That shit down there that you're playing with, he saw that shit do some serious damage in his country. So to him, those aren't toys. To him, that's like shit he don't want to see.
My mom lived in the Vietnam War, and I can tell you, she's seen some shit.
It was like reliving a bad experience.
Yeah, so my mom was like, just don't play with him out front where he can see them anymore. Just show some respect. Show some kindness. I was just kind of like, oh, okay. But I didn't quite understand at the time because I was little, but now I understand.
People, we've seen shit. We've seen more shit than you have.
She's not singing. She was being talking about Yoko Ono. Meanwhile, let's go back to making fun of Yoko. I can see Lisa going Machete Girl after a few drinks. Well, all right.
No.
One of these days, we got to go pick Machete Girl up, and we'll all have drinks, and I'll sit here and I'll try and throw M&Ms at her butt crack.
Let me tell you something about Machete Girl. She's homeless. She's homeless, so I don't know where she lives.
Blaine is more of I like kicks. You too. I swear to God, you too, man.
She's on the streets of LA somewhere.
We're gonna make the two of you sit down at a table and have a lunch together and have a couple of drinks.
No.
I heard Mazzy's about to leave the VC and join the Manosphere. Where the fuck's my friend Dewey? Dewey, you belong in the Manosphere. Oh my God, Dewey belongs in the Manosphere. Big time. Big time. The Manosphere is basically, isn't it like dating and stuff like that? I wouldn't say it's completely misogynistic, but I mean, it's kind of like, yeah.
You okay, Star Trekker? Are you okay?
Uh-oh, what's he talking about? Hold on. She was getting finger banged. You didn't show her, but...
You know what? You think I'm weird with my comments. Star Trekker's got me beat.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, he's all, not necessary. Exactly. I'm like, not necessary. Excuse me. Miniature Joes don't hold a candle to those 12-inch flock Joes. Oh, yeah, the flocked beards and the flocked hair.
If you guys are in LA and you find Machete Girl, tell her that she owes me over $500.
Yeah, she owes me a date. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's one person you'll never date because that woman is fucking crazy. She'll kill you. You'll probably end up like Lorena.
What have you learned about me and crazy? What have you learned about me and crazy chicks?
Let me tell you. I tell you what I learned about you and crazy. Let me answer the question. You love crazy. You love crazy. Yes.
Energy reunion. Jeez. Does anybody know where any of those guys are at, Dewey? I mean, like Joe and Chad. Does anybody know where any of them are at? We know where Jeff Kono's at. But I mean, just everybody else, I'm just like, don't know where any of them. I wouldn't even know where to start to look for them.
When has this become a family channel, Dave?
Let's go there. Rolling with the homies. You're rolling with the homies.
That's
Yoko
sad.
She's 91.
Yep.
Damn. So, I mean, she looks good for her age. I mean, at least she's not like, one foot on a banana peel, the other one in the ground.
91 and her son's
no,
like,
actually,
what,
she
48?
is.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's no longer living. She's no longer living at the Dakota anymore. She's living at some type of cottage that they bought back in the 70s upstate New York. So she's no longer going to be in New York City anymore. I think she's going to live out the rest of her days out there because I think she is sick right now.
Yeah.
Do they? I mean, does the family still own the Dakota apartment? I mean, does Sean still own it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So I think actually, I mean, when it comes to Dakota, I think aren't they like the most famous residents right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like it was at one time where the Dakota had like all these different people. I think they're like the most famous right now at the present moment. Trucks in effect. Crazy chick magnet. Are you talking about me again, Dave?
That's Dusty all the way.
New Kids on the Block just released a new video. I must go look at that. I will.
I mean, if the girl doesn't put a hit on Dusty doesn't want to be with her.
New Kids are in their 40s. There you go. 50s. He's all 50s. They've got to be. Because they were like older than me at one time, so they got to be. And I'm 50, going to be 52.
I mean, they got a song called Kids, and I'm like, they're not even kids anymore.
Doesn't Yoko have dementia? No, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. Do you have dementia?
What did you say? What did you say again?
Nothing at all. But anyways, wow. I have frog.
What's your name? And what's your name? Yeah, I got dementia.
Kim is all 40s are gross. I've been 29 14 times. Really?
Nah, 40s. So far for me, my 40s have been my best so far.
Word on the street, she is living in the granny shack behind Lisa's house, also known as Chateau Groovy.
Well, you know what?
She's back there with your chickens, Lisa.
We got a neighbor. We got a neighbor that's 2 houses down from us. He had like the conniption fit the other month because someone left a grocery cart in front of his house, and he got out of the house and he started yelling at us. And I was like, God.
Hasn't she always had dementia? I'm thinking for the past maybe 30, 40 years, maybe. Just kidding.
I mean, she must have dementia to record those albums with John.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Don't know exactly what Belle's saying here, but Okay. I'll roll with it. Cheap plug, Dewey Jackson Realtor on Facebook or Realtor Dewey Jackson on Instagram. Buy or sell your home today. And for all the proceeds that he gets from here, he's going to go ahead and he's going to buy me a cheeseburger. So if he sells your house, I get a cheeseburger.
You better get him an In-N-Out cheeseburger.
There you go. Lol. Let me see. I'll be 44 on Monday. 44. Youngin.
Hey, Star Trekker, you're young, man.
I was like, youngin. 44, youngin. Yes, 40s are great. I'm teasing. I am 57.
I'm gonna be 42 this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 52 in a couple of weeks.
But you know what? You say you're old, but you're not old. You're just using that.
I feel old. It's like you see this when I'm on camera, and I'm like, this is put together. This is like me after I've had, I went and took a shower, I relaxed, had a couple of drinks, and then I come on here. This is me put together. Me not put together, you'd be like, okay, yeah, you're freaking old.
Yeah, we usually send a team to his house every time that we're gonna do a stream, and they get him all dolled up and stuff.
Make sure
there's actually he has eyeliner and stuff and some makeup.
Oh,
and they do his hair.
They give him his Ensure every day to make sure he has his proper vitamins.
In order, okay, if you want to know what it's like to get me ready for a stream, have you guys ever seen Pink Floyd The Wall when they're getting him ready for that show? During the Comfortably Numb number?
Yeah.
That's what it's like getting me ready for a stream.
We make sure to get his wheelchair out so he could,
Well,
Yeah, he uses some Fenty lipstick and he puts it
there you go.
A little bit right there.
A little right there.
Yeah.
It was probably Yoko again. Another art piece with the cart, I bet. You think Trump is losing? Don't say the Trump word in here.
No, there was something so funny. I saw it on TikTok. This girl was like, "Oh my God, Trump won California."
And Lisa's gonna roll with it.
Yep. Because it was funny. She thought Trump had won California, and he didn't. I was like, no, he didn't.
Come on. It was nice having viewers. See you all later.
Thank you and good night.
Yeah, thank you and good night. I get the rabbit in a shopping cart. There you go.
Wow.
More hillbilly than Ghetto.
That's exactly what I said.
Well, come on now, Blaine. You're just trying. You're trying to butter me up, and it's working. It's working.
You're not even old.
Don't hate Dusty because he's beautiful. Half of these comments you're highlighting, I can't see in comment section. They must have blocked me. What have you been out doing, Star Trekker? You're getting blocked. Wait. It depends, because, I don't think there's anybody from Twitch here, is there?
No. Maybe it's...
No, it's all YouTube.
Dusty needs to stop saying he's old, because he's not old.
He's not old.
Dusty's not old. Dusty wants to think he's a grandpa. He doesn't even have a grandkid yet.
There you go. Yeah. Kim was giving kisses to somebody.
Me.
There you go. Catch it. Gotta catch it. Ow, catch it. Catch it like catch Smith. We just lost Matthew Perry recipes. I think you're kind of behind there, Star Trek.
Yeah, you're like about 5-6 months behind.
Has it been that long already? We lost
him in November.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I lost him during my birthday month.
I am telling you, man. It's like with my age, I just feel like time is just like flying by. It's like, we're already in freaking March already. And this year just started.
Right?
It's just flying,
But it seems like March is taking his dear old damn time.
Rabbit cart. To me, it seems like Luke Perry was just freaking a couple of weeks ago. In my eyes.
When Luke Perry died, I was really surprised.
And we lost Luke Perry before they came out with the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which was like his last movie that he did.
Yeah.
Rabbit in the basket sounds like a sex toy. Rabbit in the basket, I think, would sound like a sex toy. If you put the rabbit in the basket. There you go. Silverback. There you go. It's for Miss P.
Aww.
Miss Paulina.
Sorry, Dusty.
Luke was 52. But then again, I don't want to say that these guys were doing hardcore drugs, but a lot of them were doing some freaking hardcore drugs I'm not doing. So, because sometimes I think the same thing. I see these guys like are 50, 51, 52, and they're killing over. And then I go like, well, what was it they were doing though? Oh, they had a cocaine problem or they had this. I'm like going, okay, well, I just drink, Jack Daniels and have a few beers. So maybe I'm fine. Maybe the fucking Twinkies are going to kill my ass. That's what's going to kill me.
No, you know what's going to kill my ass?
They're like, he did Twinkies for years.
The fucking Twinkies are going to kill my ass.
He was a hostess addict. So.
I've only had Twinkies once in my life. Once.
I am looking forward to this summer. It's like, I am so tired of the cold. I am so tired of the cold.
I want to go out and enjoy the sun. I want to, enjoy what Mother Nature has.
Most definitely.
It's
been too rainy this winter.
As long as it could stay cold here in the desert till at least the end of April, I'll be happy because we had like a heat wave during the second weekend at Coachella, and we were not expecting that. We were like, where the fuck did this heat came from? But the funny thing was like after Coachella, after that Sunday, the next day it was nice, cold, and beautiful, and we were all like, where the fuck was this cold weather at during this weekend?
Tell me about it. It's been too rainy this winter. It sure has.
Yep,
I saw you two at the Sphere in Vegas. I totally got to get out there to see that. I keep on telling myself, but the thing is, Dewey, it's like, I really, really like you two. I've seen them before. I've seen them a couple of times in the past. But it's like, I'm wondering, because I don't know how much the tickets are, but from what I've heard, it's pretty pricey. So I'm like wondering, do I want to pay that much to see you two there? Or do I want to wait to see what other bands come and pay the ticket price of that? Yeah. To see one of the other bands. Because who knows who else they're going to have. Like maybe what if they get like a Coldplay or they get something like that,
Man, if they get Coldplay, Lisa's ass is going to
But I mean, U2 puts on a hell of a show. But then again, you have to think about it. I saw them during, I think it was like the Pop TV tour, I think it was. And I saw them during the Joshua Tree. So, two very completely, like, drastically different eras, so. Twinkies live along. Yes, they do. Not according to the movie Zombieland, but yeah. Let me see. It puts the rabbit in the basket. It puts the rabbit in the basket, or it gets the I'm pressing the rabbit in the basket.
What?
So me and my friend Kathy Stebbins said all the time. We like talk like that guy from Science and go, oh wait, was you a great big fat person? We'd be like, do you know some? Oh wait, oh yeah, was you a great big fat person? 42 degrees in Chicago. I call school buses Twinkies. What do you call the short ones? Half Twinkies. She's other half Twinkies. I bought this thing that's supposed to be Twinkie inside of a ding dong like type chocolate covering.
Oh, is it a log or like?
Yeah, it was not. No, it's like around. It's a puck, but it's supposed to be like a Twinkie center.
No.
Well, it's not impressed. It tasted kind of like mushy. It was.
You know what I
didn't
want?
like it.
It's like a Swiss roll.
No, it wasn't like a Swiss roll. It was in a puck. It was in a puck, but the inside was like Twinkie material. But it was.
Well, you know, I got some Sprouts cookies right now, and they're damn delicious. Ooh, somebody's calling somebody.
Hold on, I'll be right back. That might be an important phone call. It's the president.
It might be Dusty's booty call.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Hi, it's your booty call. Get over here. Yeah.
But make sure it gets Pepsi. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that site. Ashley. Was it Ashley or Holly Madison?
Ashley Madison.
Yeah, that site was...
or was it Dolly? No, it was Ashley.
No, that's a site where you could go and be married and cheat on your wife.
Mm-hmm. Did you miss the Beefeater from...
I've been to Sprites. I've been to Sprites before, but I never ate the Beefeater. I got like a sandwich there. I used to go... I went there a couple of times. I think Josh Groban will take over Coachella. Hell no.
No.
He doesn't even want to play
Okay, I'm
Coachella.
back. That was Dewey's favorite person. That was Tina. She was like, she's like, is it windy over there? I'm like, no, it's not. She's like, it's freaking windy over here. I Am Froggy puts the lotion in the basket. I just charged up my GoPro and ready to go get some bike. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking forward to being out. Yeah. Without it being so rainy and cold. I mean, and it seems like now this year, for some reason, the cold really affected me more than it ever really does.
Yep.
It stays hot as hell 9 months out of the year down south, so I enjoy cool weather from time to time. That's true. Yeah, you're in Atlanta. He's in the home of Freaknik.
Yep. As they call it, ATL.
A few years ago, people going on and on about some site called Holly Madison. I'm more about Dolly Madison. There you go. I think Josh Groban will take over Coachella.
I think Holly Madison was the girl that was with Hugh Hefner.
The Gropin Grobans are going to take over Coachella.
Nah, Josh Groban's never going to play Coachella. He's too tame for Coachella.
The Gropin Grobans. Let me see. I was being funny, Bill. Okay. What do we say? Do you miss the Beefeater from... Oh, God. Dewey, you're just like going down memory lane. Yeah, Beefeaters tasted good at 2 o'clock in the morning after you've been out drinking all night.
I've been to that place before. It's a good establishment.
I don't even think the Spires is there anymore.
No, there's Spires in Torrance, but yeah, that's the one I went to.
Yeah, we had a Spires that was over in Cerritos that we used to go to, and I don't even think it's there anymore. I haven't been over to that part of town in at least maybe 15 years.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't even know.
My cousin lives in Cerritos, so that's why.
Cerritos, All Square.
Booty Call by All Saints. Do you know that, Paulina?
Huh?
You know All Saints, Paulina.
Booty Call by All Saints. Do you know that, Paulina?
I never really ventured into All Saints music, which is surprising. You would think that I would have gone into them, but I never.
Kicks, don't be laying out my secrets.
Played their music before, so.
Kicks, you better not be laying out my secrets, man.
Lisa told me about her parking lot secrets, and they were pretty freaking racy, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in a few parking lots.
Are you enjoying the records, Paulina, from Mr. Williamson?
They're right here.
She is loving them.
I'm loving them.
It's the Dusty Hotline, 1976 Dusty. There you go. I was watching a movie last night the night before last, called 976 Evil. Anyone remember that? It was like a cheesy 80s movie where this guy's calling like this horoscope like line or something like that, and he ends up becoming possessed or some type of shit or whatever. Anyways, you guys can check it out. Check it out. I won't go into it too much. So, let's see. Lisa's Dream, Dusty's Nightmare.
I forgot what we
Hot Ranta. Yeah, you're right, Paulina. I miss Beefeater's gin. I actually have some. Yeah, I have some actually.
I need to try this Beefeater or whatever it is.
Beefeater gin. Beefeater was great. It was like it wasn't quite roast. It was just this big freaking sandwich that you would buy at Spires, and you could dip it or whatever. But it was just like when you had been drinking all night. It's like you sat there and you're just kind of like loading me up. Eat it in slow motion. You're just like. That's the greatest thing I've ever tasted. It just tasted good. Like Jack in the Box tastes good. Like when you're 23 years old at 3 o'clock in the morning, freaking Jack in the Box tacos taste fucking phenomenal. During the day though, when you're freaking at work and you're having it for lunch, it tastes like shit. So,
I like Taco Bell.
Also, it's great. You should check them out, Paulina.
I definitely will.
Hey,
I had an
Dwayne.
CD.
Dwayne, welcome to the chat.
Hey, Dwayne.
Let's see. Awesome. Glad you're enjoying them. Sweet. I'm trying to catch up on some of these here. Dwayne. I am Hafraga Kiba. Hello. Yes. Dwayne. Vinyl Kicks. Bell. Hello. Let me see. All Saints has several comebacks. Have some aggressives.
It's sometimes hard for me to keep track of girl groups because I think I'm more akin to Atomic Kitten and Sugar Babes.
No.
Both of those girl groups are amazing. I just love, especially Atomic Kitten and Sugar Babes. They're awesome.
So please, we need you to do definitely catch up with me there, Dewey. We'll go and do something. Dewey, we need to go to 80s. I haven't gone to 80s. It's like I don't think I've gone to like a New Wave bar or 80s bar and grill in Fullerton since before the pandemic. I think we need to go. I'll get together some of my friends, stuff like that, and we'll go ahead and we'll head out. See what happens. What I miss from America is those soft pretzels you sell. Yes. We have, what is it? Wetzel's pretzels. They're pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I have all Sugar Babes, but no Atomic Kitten.
Nah.
That sounds kind of sexy. Sound kind of sexy there. I remember Utah Saints 808 State. Definitely remember. I remember 808 State. Not too much the Utah Saints. Bellflower's Open 80s Club. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's New Wave Bar. And then there's, but I have one out here by me. It's in Fullerton. It's called New Wave Bar and Grill. Yeah, so. Let me see. I like different girl groups. The Runaways are great. Dusty, you douchey too.
Do not give him ideas because he'll probably do it.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vinyl Kicks. It's like 2024, not 1994.
Hey, people are still doing cocaine and hookers in 1990.
If this was 1994,
I mean, you got some hookers out there. They're cheap and easy.
The Saturdays are fun too. Big fan of 808 State. There you go. I've had Wetzel's Pretzels. Auntie Anne's Pretzels are the ones I had in Chicago. We have Auntie Anne's out here. I think Auntie Anne's, though, is more like they have like their standalone stores as opposed to, I think Wetzel's Pretzels is mostly in malls. But I think Auntie Anne's Pretzels have actual like
they have it in the
establishments.
In the mall.
Is it in the mall?
Yeah. Where I live, there's one in the mall.
Really? Is it really?
Okay. Yeah.
And you could also get Wetzel's Pretzels at Union Station in Los Angeles too.
Yeah. I one time got.
I always get it before I go on a Amtrak.
Your girl was in some like type of controversy today. Your girl Taylor.
What did my girl do?
She was. Well, for one, I mean, she's got this whole thing going on where she's supposedly going up against Ticketmaster to try and see if she can. It actually really comes down to she wants more profit because she doesn't feel like she made the amount of money off of this tour that she could have made because they didn't pay her properly. But also, she's trying to like see if she can get the ticket prices knocked down. That's one. Two, she ended up having this whole thing happen in Singapore where supposedly this is the thing that's like so shitty. From that whole tour, she's going to concentrate on maybe like 7 people got into one of her shows in Singapore for free.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because supposedly there's two men in Singapore, distracted security guards, and 7 people got into her show for free.
Wow.
And now they're talking about it.
Mm.
What the fuck? It's like, okay, 7 people got free. Why is that newsworthy? It's like, it's like Yahoo News, Rolling Stone News. All these news outlets are freaking talking about it. I'm like, why is that newsworthy? It's like, it was just 7 people. It's like, calm down, Taylor. What, you're not going to be able to buy a latte tomorrow?
Us Asian people smarted.
The only thing I've heard from her within the past 24 hours was that she's getting ready to endorse Biden for president.
Yeah, she also turned around. She did a tweet where I don't know if it was a tweet or it was a TikTok where she told people to get out and vote, and they said the Republicans are really getting pissed off about it because they said that she ends up having a following of like 200 and something million people, and they said it was like really like it could be. They're saying that people think, oh, well, it's just Taylor Swift or whatever, but they said no, she does have an impact because she's got like 200 and something million people. Watching or whatever, so I mean, we'll see.
Now I want some pretzels. I might have to.
Distracted security guards. Groupies still exist. That's what I'm saying. No, it was a guy. It was a guy who turned around and distracted the security guards. According to the story, it was a guy. So how he distracted them, we don't know. But
Yeah.
That's my whole thing. Black Quicksand. I'm like, okay, 7 guys got him for free. It was a free concert for fuck's sake. Let it go.
Yeah.
No, Blaine. Don't tell me you're going, we just won't discuss it. We just won't discuss it. Tay triggered right-wingers to encourage people to vote. Yeah, definitely.
That's why I love her, too. That's why I love her, too.
I remember when concert tickets were even 50-something or less. I think Harry's Music Room did a video probably about a few months ago. He did a short where he was playing a record, and I think he had a ticket from the actual show. I don't know if he had gone to the show, or was it a ticket that was like put in like a replica ticket or something, but it showed the price. And I think it was like $15 or something like that.
Wow.
It was like $15 for like floor, like front row shit.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I remember watching that video and I was just like, damn, that's how much it used to cost.
Yep.
Because like, look at last time we were looking at the Billy Joel tickets. We were looking at Billy Joel tickets, and to get nosebleeds was $99 to be all the way in the back, of the arena. But to be all the way in the nosebleeds anywhere close to the stage, they were starting to go up to like $219, $300. The closer you got to the stage, even though you were all the way up high, got even more expensive. But then we saw one that was like the floor, and it was like what, $300?
Yeah.
For the floor?
400.
So who knows? It was like weird. The pricing was like so sporadic. It was like so all over the place. Oh, goodness. If you guys can look back there, look at Kitty, what he's doing.
Ooh, Kitty.
He thinks that's his bed.
Kitty, get off. Hey.
The thing is, I don't want to go over there and yell at him because he ends up getting up there and he looks like so cute when he does it. He'll like look at you and be like, meow, meow.
Look at him. You're cuter than Dusty, Kitty.
Yeah, he gets up. I'm like, ugh. Lucky you're not on my. He's like he's not on my main turntable. There you go. So he can get away with it. That's not the main turntable. So he gets away with it. Let me see. Taylor Swift. Groupies can be any gender. There you go.
Yep, they can.
I haven't seen a concert for 6 years.
I haven't been to a concert in 2 years.
I remember seeing Rush long ago, and I saw people trying to get inside, and they had no tickets. They were expelled.
Yeah, Rush don't deal with that.
Aw, Kitty. The thing is, you can go to a concert now, especially here, because, I have a couple of major venues around here. Like, I can go to the Honda Center, and I can find tickets pretty cheap. You know, and then also, I mean, if you're just patient enough, I mean, the thing is that it's close enough to me, the Honda Center, that I can go hang out by the ticket booth or whatever, and sometimes they'll release so many tickets towards like when it gets closer to showtime that'll be cheaper. You know, they'll be like the will calls that don't show up or whatever. You know, they'll go ahead and release a bunch of them or whatever, and I'll get them pretty cheap. Yeah. But it's like, but the thing is, it's like close enough for me to go hang out. So where I can do it. I mean, I wouldn't go all the way to like the crypto arena and hang out. As far as that is, it's like, well, am I gonna go over there and hang out or whatever? You know?
Yeah. Crypto arena is like about 15 minutes away from me. 20 minutes. I haven't been to the crypto arena in 6 years.
Damn, so 6 years. Yeah, she hasn't been a customer in 6 years. That's crazy. I remember seeing a restaurant go, and I saw people trying to get inside. And then, okay, saw that. Okay. Cat friend stylist. No, the plastic covers actually cover it pretty well. I don't have any problems with fur getting in the stylist, and then I wipe them off every morning. So, rush limb.
Rush.
Kimba. I got small and inexpensive binoculars from a hardware store once. Less than $20, if I recall. They work great if I'm in an upper seat. Do they actually even let you take binoculars in anymore?
Yeah, at the Hollywood Bowl they do.
Cat fur fever, a new meaning to scratch groove. There you go.
I mean, I haven't been to the Hollywood Bowl in 2 years. I might have to go this year.
Blind, you're killing me here, guy. You're killing me.
Oh, no.
You're killing me here, bro. But, yeah, I don't, he already got, now he's on the other one. Hey, now you're on the Fluence. Get down. He's all, it doesn't bother you if I'm on the Audio Technica, but if I get on the Fluence, will that bother you? Yes, that bothers me.
He's going to ruin your turntable.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Ooh.
I was going to ask him, where does he keep his Fluence? Is both record players side by side of each other, or the Fluence somewhere else?
No, I think the Fluence is there. You know what? I never let the dogs in my room. So yeah, I only have one turntable that I have hooked up, and the other turntable has the speakers to it, but I only hook that one up once in a while.
That's when you want to go wiki wiki woo.
As bad kitty.
Well, I don't know if I go wiki wiki woo with my U-turn, but yeah, people, my U-turn is a workhorse. It still works. I paid a lot of money for it, damn it, so it better work. Let's just say it's the most expensive thing I own in this room is that turntable. Yeah.
You big bad kitties.
Answer to your question, Kimba. Jim Morrison.
You have to say something. Something you might say?
Hi,
kitty. Kitty.
I'm probably never going to meet you, kitty, but hi. Hi.
Okay, get it, go. Come on, get out of here.
He's a cute kitty.
Yeah, I've got the other one. The other one's trying to get outside. I'm like, dude, it is like raining out there. You're not going anywhere, Tigger. Tigger always wants to go out this time of night.
My dogs don't want to go outside.
Okay, see, YouTube, wiki woo. There you go. Let me see. I love Jim Morrison. Dogs on turntable would be a Keen Crush Groove. That's cool. See here. Hear him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tigger. No, Tigger. I saw around 6 concerts last year. I'm hoping to see some this year. Barbara Plant, Alison Krauss, Metallica, and Mammoth. I think Wolfgang Van Halen is pretty good. Wolfgang actually got into it David Lee Roth, I think, earlier today. I was reading something about that. He actually fired back at David Lee Roth because David Lee Roth was running his mouth or something of that sort. Not exactly sure what they were arguing about. Did not read the whole article. I just read the headline. But
yeah.
Let me see. Bell said, "Cutie." Jim Morrison or Rush Limbaugh. What the fuck? Some people think Jim Morrison never died and it was Rush.
I mean, the obvious question: the Smiths or Rush Limbaugh.
I don't know. I can't see Jim Morrison being a conservative.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Law. I don't believe it. Yeah, I was supposed to say, yeah, I couldn't see him being a conservative, Jim Morrison. I mean, that was one of the main things that they always stressed about him is that he was such a liberal and that he was rebelling against his father, who was an Air Force general or an Air Force, some big whoop-de-doo to do in the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or something of that sort, so yeah. Where are you doing, Lisa?
Putting on my socks. I know, that's very exciting.
What are you putting your socks on for? You're inside the house.
Because it's cold. And I want to keep my feet warm. Don't get any dirty thoughts, people.
Okay, anybody here into feet? Okay, Lisa, it's time to promote your OnlyFans.
I don't get why some guys are into feet. I just think it's weird when guys are like, hey, I want to lick your feet. I'm like, no.
You've had guys say they want to lick your feet? Tell us the story, Lisa.
No.
That means yes. She's had guys ask to lick her feet before. You can tell. I'm just not a foot person. I don't know.
I'm not a
there are
foot
enough false
person.
politicians there. Just
I'm not a foot person. Sorry. I just find it weird.
I wonder who Bono was for.
Bono's liberal.
Yeah, I was about to say he's liberal.
Yeah.
Jim was a free thinker, definitely. That should be for your fans only. Yeah. Yes, Bill. Jim Morrison's father never approved of what he did after he became successful. There's... I mean, the thing is, of course, Jim Morrison was 10 ways fucked up. But you would think, Jim Morrison, his career, he accomplished quite a lot. You would think his father would have been proud of at least what he accomplished. But...
I hate to agree with Kicks, but I do.
Parts of California got a big dumping of snow, really. Up in the mountains. Rush Limbaugh was a disgusting person. The world is a better place. Oof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to say, yeah. I'm
not going to say I disagree with that, but, he did spread a lot of disinformation and other stuff like that.
His lungs gave out. I'm sorry. But,
Lisa, I thought you said beads.
Beads? What kind of
beads? Kick's not nice. Let me see. Amazing to realize Jim Morrison was only famous for 4 to 5 years before dying. True. So true, though. Hold on. Let me let this cat out.
But
he's going to go out there and see it's raining. I'm sorry.
But we could always say that even though that he was only around for about 4 or 5 years, his star continued on after he left us. A lot of people continue to be inspired by Jim Morrison's music throughout the years. Even I know that Eddie Vedder was a very big fan of the Doors and stuff, and many other bands. So it's he continued to inspire people long after his passing.
Yeah, and to answer your question, we knew, William, that you're not a Democrat. We could kind of tell. Yeah, but Bono definitely would have been a Democrat.
He is.
Yeah. And you know who else would have been a Democrat? Well, who else is a Democrat? Bruce Springsteen.
Mm-hmm.
Green Day would definitely, I think, would be Democrat. American Idiot says it all.
And I also like to send out a birthday wish out there to the ether to another great Democrat that I love following, Mr. Rob Reiner. Today's his birthday. And he's one of the most outspoken people against Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I follow him religiously on X. And so I'd like to wish him a happy birthday today. Yeah. I love Rob Reiner. Everything that he's done. Great man.
Yeah. And yeah, to answer your question, Belle, yeah, I don't get people's obsession with feet. Why do guys pay money to see someone's feet?
Get back. Because it's a thing.
It is, but it's my feet look like hobbit feet. It's you pay money to see a hobbit feet.
What, do you have hair? You have hair on your feet?
No, No, my feet are very small and they're weird. I don't even know why I'm talking about my own feet.
Oh no. See, I told you a little bit of political talk is getting in there. Look at it all start going out. Ted Nugent. There were musicians who expand on the blues to more. There we go. Let's go back to the music. 2 out of 24 and still a lot of fans. Let me see. Kid Rock is a Republican, but who gives a shit about Kid Rock?
When Kid Rock
Did anyone ever see the music video he made where he is like flying into space on a rocket that's of a middle finger?
No.
I showed it to us one time in private, but I wouldn't show it on here so I could.
Speaking of political stuff, my dad was watching a rap video and he was enjoying it. You know whose rap video it was? Ben Shapiro's. Who? Ben Shapiro's rap video. You know who Ben Shapiro is?
Yes, I know who Ben Shapiro is.
He made a rap video. I know. God.
But speaking of woke, here's that record I was telling you about. So people do not know that. I mean, so people don't think I was like full of shit. It's like, look it says right there, dirty white vinyl.
Dirty
For real?
Vinyl.
And I understand that's because they have a song that's called Dirty White Boy. I understand that. Dirty white vinyl. But here's my point. You know, and a lot of people would say, oh, because you're a liberal, Dusty. What the fuck?
Is it dirty white?
It says dirty white vinyl. Okay.
So is the white vinyl dirty?
Here's what the vinyl is. Doesn't that look like Icy Frosty?
That's not dirty.
Right?
I have a record like that. It's not dirty.
That's like Icy Frosty, right?
No.
So what I'm thinking is, this is my point, is that, okay, why did they have to call it dirty white vinyl? Why couldn't they have called it ice-colored vinyl? Because they do have a song called Cold as Ice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, but they had to call it dirty white vinyl after Dirty White Boy instead of calling it ice vinyl.
If it's going to be dirty white vinyl, it should have been like splatters on it. That would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
But, I didn't really want to push the subject and tell people because, I didn't want people to go, oh, that's because you're a love on your but I just thought it was kind of shitty. I was like going,
If you're out there, Mazzy, Foreigner deserves to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says Walmart be doing that gimmick shit. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Walmart always mislabels the color of the vinyl.
I got a few Walmart stuff. They sound pretty good.
Can you order a dirty white stuff? Okay, here's my point though, Kimba. It's like, imagine the airport. This is why I'm saying I'm on the white people side on this. Because I'm Mexican, not white. Well, I'm half German too, so I'm a Wiener Schnitzel.
You are
but
white,
okay,
half white.
But the thing is, what if they came out with a Kendrick Lamar album and they put it on what they call dirty black vinyl?
Yeah,
or like I said, they come out with a Vicente Fernandez album or a Selena album and they put it on dirty brown vinyl.
Yeah.
Mexicans and fucking black people would be in a fucking uproar, would they not be? They'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
No,
but it's like, but they can go ahead and put a record out on dirty white vinyl and get away with it?
No, who'd be in uproar? It'd be an uproar, the white people. They'd be like, how dare you do that to the black and the Mexicans?
Dusty should be in charge of marketing. I should. They should call it Rick Mart.
No,
Dusty Mart. There you go.
That vinyl looks like, the windows, when the windows are slightly tinted or something, the white windows, and you kind of, it's like, I don't know how you explain it, but yeah, kind of like tinted windows. When you have a window that's frosted, that's what it should be, frosted vinyl.
I just thought they should have, I figured they would be a little bit more sensitive. But then again, a lot of people be like, oh, it's just you being like the liberal that you are. And that's woke. People, just like, get over it. Don't be so sensitive about it. It's like, I'm not being sensitive about it. It's just, I'm kind of like, I'm just thinking like, this other side of the spectrum, Mexican Americans and African Americans get to bitch about it. Why can't white people bitch about it?
Actually, I'm sorry to say this, but I think the only people that will make a fuss on that would not be liberal people, but very conservative white people will make that argument.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think dirty white vinyl is supposed to be racist. I don't think so. I mean, it's a tongue-in-cheek thing, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't take it that seriously, but I'm just thinking, but I'm just thinking it was kind of like...
Raisinets.
Manic, Hispanic, and now I'm on brown vinyl. They did it to themselves. They did it themselves. There you I believe Journey is on tour. Greg Raleigh and Steve Perry aren't in the lineup. That whole Steve Perry thing went south real quick, didn't it?
Well, Steve Perry's never going to be on tour with Journey. I'm sorry. They got that Filipino dude.
He's great, too. He is fucking awesome. But I'm going to tell you something. The money went to his head. The money went to his head because that guy if you watch that documentary, when they first found him, he was so grateful to be there. He was making money for his family, and he was like so happy that he was getting. Now, he's a fucking diva.
Ooh.
He is a fucking prima donna now, that guy. Yeah. He's like, well, I want this. I mean, he's trying to fight to get like Neil Scott and some of the other original members together. I know he's gone through that because he gets tired of the internal fighting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's really become a prima donna. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with that. Well, but at first he's like, I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. He's over there crying on the shoulder of some other guy who was like the guy who replaced Peter Cetera in Chicago.
Yeah.
He'd be crying to that dude. They'd be crying to each other. Yeah, they do. They hate us.
But dude,
they hate us.
Dude,
you
sound exactly like Steve Perry. You're a Steve Perry, a dude.
He sounds better than Steve Perry. Steve Perry has actually said, I don't know if I can find the actual quote, but Steve Perry has said many times before that there's many notes that kid, as he referred to him, can hit that I can't hit no more.
No.
He understands. Steve Perry is very humble, and he's like, what? I can't do that shit anymore.
Exactly.
White people have his same little.
Exactly, kids. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what?
Exactly.
No. You know what? I'm gonna take that down because I'm not gonna pull Rachel because that looks like a poking trying to start shit.
Kick is right. Kick is 100% right.
Yeah.
Arnel Pineda. That's his name. Yeah, they found him through a YouTube video.
Yep.
They found he was doing like all kinds of covers, and they found him through a YouTube video, and they were just like,
he's like,
he was
like
amazing.
50.
He's amazing. He's amazing.
Yeah, don't mess with the Filipinos because the Filipinos can sing circles around other people. Filipino people can sing.
I'm going to a Def Leppard and Journey concert. If that's the one you're talking about, it's the one that I want to go to also, Belle. There's going to be like, what is the? There you go.
No, it's going to be kick ass. You know why? You got Def Leppard, you got Journey, you got Steve Miller, and you got
There you go. I knew it was like a few big ones.
If I go to that concert, you know what I would do? I'd film Abracadabra for my dad because he loves that song. Abracadabra.
Don't forget my people, Vinyl and Kicks. We built the railroad and we're turned away from my job opportunities.
Hey.
People refer to us as a bunch of look out. Here goes Lisa. She's like, hey, I'm Chinese. We built the railroads.
Yeah, exactly. We help you with the railroads.
Lisa saw those Bruce Lee movies. Don't you like Challenger?
I watch a lot of Hong Kong kung fu movies growing up as a kid.
I'm currently in a long distance relationship with Arnel Pena. I'm gonna tell you something. You probably know a couple of chicks who probably know Arnel Pena. I wouldn't be surprised.
He probably knows a couple of chicks that bang Arnel.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You probably know a couple of Arnel Pena's sisters, maybe. No, just kidding. Greg Raleigh was great with Ringo Starr and his all-star band. Never saw him with Santana, though. Freaking pull Rachel. No, she does this thing where she like pulls up certain comments, like she like nitpicks them. I'll bring them all up, at least, everyone will get a few minutes or a couple of seconds. She'll pick the ones that she knows are the most explosive that'll like inflame the whole audience.
You want one? We got a real girl on the stream, Paulina.
Yeah,
I'm so happy to see you on the stream. You're a real girl for sure.
See, you guys missed it before we went live. Lisa got up and she was cracking us up.
I can't even crack my own self up.
She was trying to turn her butt back into Amazon, trying to order a new one because the one that she has a crack in it.
Yeah, my butt had some malfunctions because
her butt has a crack in it.
Yeah, because the guy from Beverly Hills couldn't do a good job, so I went on to Amazon and got a cheapie BBL. I got a discounted BBL.
Okay, $230 is what you paid for the ticket? Not bad. That's pretty damn good. That is pretty damn good.
Yeah, I went to Southgate and got my BBL done by some guy in his garage. That's sad.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Dwayne, Steve Miller, I mean, they're playing with Def Leppard and, Cheap Trick and...
I'm guessing they're playing SoFi out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, love Bruce Lee. Do any of you watch Stripey Rambles? People talking about Bruce Lee?
I watch him sometimes.
He is, like, very into Bruce Lee. He's, like, really, he knows a lot about Bruce Lee.
So can Taco Bell. And McDonald's and all the junk food.
Oh, excuse me, sneezy.
You want a big butt, eat all the junk food.
A BLT can give you a BBL if you eat enough of them. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Also a heart attack, too, if you eat a lot.
Hey, everyone, we're going to have Damage Control Tomato on every day this week. I think it's just a thing that she tries to have all of, like, she tries to get as, like, many, like, regular, she tries to get chicks on her panel all the time. Because she thinks if she gets chicks on her panel, that's going to attract viewers. No. And it's like, no, not really. I mean, I guess it might somewhat, but,
The men of the VC are quaking in their AARP jammies.
Tomorrow we're going to have on Damage Control. I mean, when Sarah came on, I mean, she was nice to look at, most definitely. I mean, Sarah's a beautiful woman. Most definitely. But it's like, if you really think about it, Sarah she's not in line with what supposedly her channel's supposed to be about. Like with mine, it's like, I kind of say we're a music community, but we do music community, music chat. Yeah. She would probably fit in here. She'd probably fit in here. Because we talk about everything. But we admit to that. We don't say we're like a music stream. We're just like, late night crew, music commentary, live streams. We talk about whatever the fuck is popping up. So that was one person that she should never have gotten rid of or had never lost was Alex Dickey. He was funnier than shit. Yeah. I really thought Alex Dickey was funny. My sister went to see Def Leppard a few years ago. Rat was on tour with him. The lead singer of Rat kept cursing out the fans. Yeah. Well, Stephen Piercy is not a very happy camper nowadays. No. Yeah, he's like, life is like, his age is climbing up there, and he's like realizing he does not have the money he thought he had. So he's not a happy camper.
Oh, wait, AGK was on a speed date? What the fuck?
He was. Good Lord. Good Lord. We decided to set the tomato to replace Alex Dickey.
Good Lord. I'm sorry for Sarah.
Can
I just say something, William? I offer my sincere apology for Sarah. I'm sorry she had to go through that. She deserves better, man.
Kim said, what happened to Rachel's? I missed her morning shows now. You're doing yourself a service to not be able to watch those because you're not missing anything.
Sarah, if you're out there, I apologize that you ended up with such a trashy man.
The quality has really, really gone down over there. The quality of the streams, I in my opinion, But then again, what do I know? Because if you end up asking their opinion of me, they would say, "Oh, Dusty, what's my name this week? Dusty. What am I? Dusty. No. That's what Invisible Ray calls me. I'm Dusty.
Dusty Balls.
Wait, hold on. Dusty Balls. Here you go. I'm like, they'll say Dusty Balls. He's like under 400. Why would you listen to anything he has to say? He's a nobody. He's a nothing. They wish they were us. They wish they were us.
You're antiquated.
They're shit. Balls. Why would you listen to what they have to say? Yes, but I don't think it's like too entertaining with her myself personally. No. Yeah, exactly. Sarah's a weird mix. I feel sorry for AGK on speed. I didn't see that. But
yeah, I don't know why you'd feel sorry for him.
Yeah. Piercy is a mean drunk too. That's what I've heard. Yeah, I've heard that from many people at the Rainbow and many of those clubs down there, that he is a mean drunk. Yeah, because he does. He hangs out there. There. He's one of those musicians that hangs out there who's like hanging on to his glory days. Yeah. Really, really is. Radio commercials, really?
Oh my God. You really putting that out there, William, about your friend? Dang.
What happened to Alex Dickey? Just got back. I don't know. I have no idea. It's like one day he was there, and then the next day he was gone.
No, I think he left on his own accord.
Yeah, he was a feature all to himself. He was a feature all to himself. I mean, he was entertaining.
Yeah.
He really was. It was a thing, Vinyl. Most of his kids didn't know any better. Not a whole lot of choices. We see Trish Alex Dickey moved to Tibet to become a monk.
No.
Get the fuck out. Yeah. Every time Tricker says something, I have to be like, nah.
Trekker is a better liar than
Kicks it's all aerosol in the end. Yeah, there you go. Let me see. Sarah doesn't care. She'll speed date a homeless. Wow.
Wow. He put that out there.
But not to meet. I would say probably for content, but not to meet, though. I would say. Let's go ahead and give her that much respect. So, Alex Dickey got tired of being bullied by the Wax. It could be. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Me and Sarah always talk shit about each other. Alex Dickey goes to the ghosties. I just think that Alex Dickey was very talented. I thought he was funny. Yeah. It's like maybe a lot of people didn't get his humor. His humor was kind of like it was kind of like dry, But I got his humor. I thought it was, just like I get William's humor. I get it. Exactly. There you go. Exactly. See, Blaine has Alex Dickey potential if he should allow the Chad behavior. I think so, definitely. I think I see a lot of parallels when it comes to William and Alex Dickey. They're both funny, but it's probably not the humor it's not the type of humor everybody gets.
Yeah.
It's not the type of humor that everyone would get. So. It's true. We chipped in and bought him a robe and paid for the haircut so he could join the monastery. You think I have Chad behavior? No way, bro. I'm a Sigma male. Uh-oh. Lisa's trying to hide her crack. Hide your crack. The cops are coming. Hide your crack. The cops are coming.
Huh? Oh, wait.
What the... What the fuck is Lisa doing wearing a Christmas shirt in March?
It's always Christmas.
Fucking Lisa, oh my god. Lisa. And the Cold Jam. No, I was kidding. Can I ask a question? Why are you wearing a Christmas shirt in March?
Because it was clean.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say. Because it's clean.
Look.
Stupid fingers run my robe.
When you're taking care of a niece, you're not really too concerned about looking sexy, okay? You just want to wear something that's clean. Because they don't give a shit what you look like.
Kimba said, hide your kids, hide your wife.
True.
Sarah expects men to bow to her. Okay, I'm going to say this, and people can say I'm misogynistic, and they may say that I am a pig. I don't know. But I have noticed in my experience, and I don't know if this makes me an alpha male or a wannabe alpha male, what it may be, but, and Dewey is in, if you're still in this room, you know that, he has seen me do it, and he has done it himself. When we used to go to parties, we would walk into a room, and if there was only a few chicks and all the chicks were being, fawned over and stuff, we would do this thing where we would ignore the chicks. We would ignore that they were there. We wouldn't talk to them. We wouldn't acknowledge them. And usually what ends up happening is if you do not acknowledge them and you do not pay attention to them, out of a room of men, they will wonder why the fuck you are the one man that's not paying attention to them.
Yep. And
they will flock to you. And it is true. See, even Ruth Ann says it's true. It is true. If you walk in and you have confidence and you're like, you do not pay attention. You're like, I'm not going to fawn over you. And it's not being disrespectful. You're just being like, I'm not going to fawn over you. You're attractive. You're pretty. Yes, you are. But, I'm not gonna fawn over you. What usually ends up happening is that woman will go over there like, well, why is he not paying attention to me? Well, like all the rest of these guys are. What does he have that these guys do not have? And I'm pretty sure William will be like, yeah, that's true.
It's true. That's true. I'm like the type of person I'm not afraid to tell somebody, hey, I think you're cute or something, because I think some women. They're too old-fashioned. Mm-hmm. They're like, I'm not going to ask that guy out. I'll wait till he asks me out. I'm like, oh, no. If I like somebody, I'm just going to tell him straight out. Be like, yeah, I like you.
Every day is Halloween.
I need
William, in a good way, reminds me of microwave. Now that I've seen it, I cannot unsee it.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
You know,
spins your outfits. Fuck, why? Thank you.
You know what William also reminds me of? I don't know if you know the guy.
Uh-huh.
He also reminds me of Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports. He has that kind of
somewhat, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Somewhat. If you guys watch his pizza reviews, that guy loves to go to pizza places. And
by the way, I'm sorry, I forgot to say welcome, Ruth Ann.
Hey,
nice to see you here.
Hey, Ruth Ann.
Ruth Ann's cool.
Let me see. Her niece will be confused later in life. Mommy, why does Auntie Lisa celebrate Christmas in March?
You know, I wore the Christmas shirt
because Auntie Lisa is special.
Look, I wore the Christmas shirt today because it's cute, and I bought it from Old Navy. And I was like, who cares? I just wear things that are clean. I don't necessarily need to dress up fancy. I just wear clean clothing.
Ruth Ann says dads are alpha. We are alpha because we have to be alpha. Especially when we have daughters, we have to be very alpha.
Yeah, you do. You have to, because you don't want some guy on a motorcycle taking your daughter out.
Let's see. That works when every man hits on a girl, but also girls like a man who is assertive and shows he's interested. Yeah, I understand what you're saying there, but I think for initial attraction, showing no attraction and no interest will draw attraction. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not ready to read books, not ready to write books, but I've done okay.
I think at the end of the day, William, it goes both ways. If you're interested in someone, you tell them you're interested in someone. You don't, wait around for them. You just tell them and you see where it goes from there. If they're interested in you, then hey, cool.
Oh, don't close the door. The cats are outside. Oh, you got them? Okay. Or just like when women notice you have a girlfriend, they all of a sudden want to show interest. This is true. There's a sticker in the background.
Kicks. Kicks. Let me answer that, Kicks, that's a very true statement. When you're in a relationship with someone, all of a sudden people are like, oh, let's see if I can, get that person to stop talking or being with their...
He's wet.
Hey.
Yeah, he goes outside.
Is it raining out there?
Yeah.
No,
but it's true, Kicks. It's very true. When someone's taken, all of a sudden they start showing more interest because they're like, ooh, let's see if I can get away with it. It's that whole mentality of, can I get away with it? And when they can't get away with it, they look like a dumbass fool. But hey, it happens.
Oh, okay. Ruth Ann said I didn't agree. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you agreed with me. I'm sorry. No bad. My bad.
No, it's okay.
My bad. I always tell a guy they're cute. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I've been told I look like Spock 2 different times.
You don't look like Spock.
I don't see it. I don't think so.
You know who looks like Spock? My sister's husband looks like Spock.
I recruited Ruth Ann. You're welcome. Wow, thank you.
You want to see a picture of a guy that looks like Spock? I'll show you a picture of a guy that looks like Spock. Hold up. Ooh, I got so many pictures on my phone.
It's all good. We love you, Lisa. Find any braids for your niece yet? There you go.
Yeah.
Ruth Ann said, hi. Hello. No, a man who listens. Okay, yeah, but... We're talking about things that are none of your business. How's that, Ashley?
We're talking about...
My daughter's asking what we're talking about.
We're talking about all-time low.
Grayson's also interested. Look at this.
We're talking about all-time low.
Grayson's nosy because he thinks that you have food. And has humor. Yes, women do like humor. They do like humor.
I think for me, intelligent guy, a guy with humor, just a funny guy is always good, like a Jack Black. A Jack Black.
Let's see. Oh, what did Hot Frog say? If Dusty's daughter finds a third cat, she might start cat juggling. So if you found a third cat, you might cat juggle.
Okay, I'm putting it on blast, but my sister's boyfriend husband's got this Spock haircut.
You want to know what's crazy, Dad?
Uh-huh.
Lalo's has 2 dogs, 2 cats that are in the room, 2 orange tabbies, and then his sister's here in town and has a dog.
Wet cats.
She's talking about her boyfriend. The new boyfriend, okay, picture it, in my opinion. Has anyone here seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
Is he Barney? Why did I think he was Barney?
Marshall? He is like an emo Marshall.
No, he's
Really?
He is an emo Marshall.
You know
He is like
what?
an emo Marshall.
You know what? Marshall was that character he just kind of overlooked because Barney was like the alpha in that.
Nice kid. Most definitely a nice kid. But the other day we had to be up because they were reglazing the bathtub.
Yeah.
So we had to take, the dogs out to the dog park.
Yeah.
And she ended up showing up with, her boyfriend at the dog park to play with the dogs, whatever. And when I was like standing there, I was like going, who does this kid remind me of? I'm like, fuck, he reminds me of Marshall from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
I was like, he is like emo Marshall.
No, he's
Little
not.
Marshall. So he's like goth dad.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, he's a great guy.
Well, no, he's a good kid, but I'm just saying, it's like, I still
Come
call him
on,
emo Marshall.
Dusty. He's a good guy.
He's
Give
so
him credit.
Mm-hmm.
He's so cute.
I think you kind of look like Jerry Garcia. I think I kind of look like Jerry Garcia.
I said he looked like Jack Black.
Look at
And
him.
he's like, no,
Yeah.
I don't. You look like Jack Black.
Oh, God. Nobody wants to see what your boyfriend looks like. Get out of here.
So cute.
Get out of here.
I'm fangirling.
I was talking about Blaine.
What?
Oh,
They-
I was
they-
talking
they-
about Blaine. Okay.
Yeah, they might want
I-
to. They might want to see him because he's a
I'm not-
major appliance.
I'm not interested.
Yeah. Besides, I gotta ask: is Blaine a appliance, a major appliance?
That's not a name. That's a major appliance. That whole concept of being an alpha is lame as fuck. If you're that dude, like you say, other people know it. You don't have to convince. Okay, Violent Kicks has a point there.
Final Kicks is on point tonight.
Yeah, even Blaine agrees with him.
Yeah, we don't.
I always have
women-
said it's for a woman to decide what is alpha.
Yeah,
Yes, most
women
definitely.
don't want Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate could fucking rot in hell.
So no, turn it off. Turn it off enough. How much do you need?
Andrew Tate's a piece of work. Elon Musk is a piece of work. I can name you some men that are a piece of work.
Ruth Ann says, I like strong men. Okay, now it depends because I think different women end up having like an idea of what strong men are. I mean, some women think strong men are a man who goes to work every day, comes home, provides. Some women think that, a strong man is someone who does stupid shit, and impresses them. I mean, it depends,
I just don't want a man that like goes to the gym every day and looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger because then he's gonna expect me to go to the gym every day.
I think Dave's on to something here. Me and Dusty are hosting an Alpha Academy. Tickets are only $3,000 final. I think we're on to something. The Jerk, one of my favorite comedies. And there's I was going to watch it the other night. I'm going to probably watch it tonight after I jump off stream. I got to watch The Jerk. I was born a poor black child. You mean I'm going to stay this color? Movie cracks me up. But Alex Dickey is that dude. Okay. Alex Dickey Alex Dickey, it's like if you've watched him over time, over on the Rachel stream, he exudes this kind of like self-confidence, this kind of like when he goes up on the stream, it's like he's kind of like, what's the best way to put it? It's like he kind of like comes on and he's like, you should be honored I'm here type attitude, which is kind of cool in a way. It could be kind of assholish to some, but it is kind of cool in a way too. But alpha refers to wolf packs, but your families, yes.
Yeah, that's why Elon Musk and Andrew Tate are in a family. Because
I'm strong like bull in the bed.
Okay.
I am strong like bull in the bed. He's being alpha is one thing. Saying you are is negotiable. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I mean, definitely. Kimba's right. It's like saying you're an alpha and letting somebody else decide whether or not you're an alpha. Two different things, most definitely. Exactly. I mean, you can exude, the confidence and try and have the traits of an alpha and not say I'm an alpha.
I mean,
and let them decide
cool
whether or not you are.
But when you're too cocky, it kind of turns off people when you're too cocky.
Some strong men don't use deodorant. Does anybody watch King Cobra JFS? He's like this total lol cow. And he has this thing where he uses this thing called tactical soap.
King Cobra, I said that King Cobra looks like Walter Beckett from Steely Dan.
He does, but with way more of a trout mouth. But he gets way more of that like trouty mouth. But yeah, he is like using that soap. He's like, this is like.
Now people are gonna be curious and wonder who he is. But
he hates these cans. Stay away from the cans. Fresh, clean sweat is sexy. You know, I had a girlfriend probably. Well, I had this girl I was seeing not too long ago. No, this probably quite a long. Probably during college, where I was doing a lot of manual labor at that time. I was like, you know, doing a lot of manual labor. I'd come home sweaty, and it used to turn her on when I came home sweaty and stinky. It's like I think that's more of like I think it was more of like a fatherly thing, because like her father was a very hard worker, and her father, you know, did a lot of manual labor and he worked very hard. And I think that was like, even though, you know, she did not have daddy issues because her dad was a great man. He was great. He was awesome. Yeah. Took care of her and the family, you know, everything. But I think she associated manliness with sweat and what a man smells like after a hard day's work. Yeah. And it kind of like crept into that part where it turned her on type thing. So. Let me see. True Quicksand. Yes. I know you guys always feel honored to have me in your side chat. I appreciate you not mentioning it. We always do. Yeah. It's also energetic. Let me see.
Yeah. I like guys that are alive.
There you go. Lisa just likes them breathing. So usually people who say they're out for pretenders, that tough talk till shit gets real, nowhere to be found. That's true. I mean, I will tell you, I will be honest, Violently Kicks, now that I am 52 years old, I am a lover, not a fighter. You know, shit starts popping off, I will be kind of like deuces. Unless someone I really care about is going to get hurt. Then I'll be like, okay, I'll get in the middle of it.
But I'll let you in on something. One thing I don't think I'll ever want to date is gym bros. Because gym bros, just something about gym bros.
You don't like gym bros?
Because they're too concerned with their weight, and they're too concerned with being healthy.
Well, I mean, your ex was kind of like turning into a gym bro there towards the end, wasn't he?
No. He
no, a little bit he was. No, I mean, but he was kind of turning into a gym bro there towards the end.
No. He was taking diet pills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was buying diet pills from Mexico and taking them. That's how he lost the weight.
Okay, I thought he was like, you know.
He was
because I know you had said he was like trying to talk you into going to the gym all the time.
No, we went to the gym, but he wasn't a gym bro. That guy. We went to the gym for like maybe 3 months, and then he just fell off the wagon and went and got some Jollibee. So no, he's not a gym bro. Well, what I mean was, you know, because with gym bros, the ones that have like really pumpy, like they have like the abs and you can see their veins. No, that's. I mean, I don't mind if people go to the gym, but the ones that look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, no. Not a fan of those.
Like Kimba said, man must with Ann. You know, I just see Kimba and freaking Mr. Bizarro being like a total power couple. I see that. Because, I mean, if you think about Mr. Bizarro, he is like a man's man. You know, he is. You know, he's like, he works with his arms, he works with his hands, you know, so like that. And I just see like Kimba like being with men like that. He's like the Schneider of the VC,
I guess I could share this on a stream so he doesn't watch it. One time he owed $3,000.
He was watching this earlier. He was watching this earlier.
No. He owes $3,000 because he sold a bunch of diet pills. So he owes $3,000 to Mexico. Yeah.
Who does? Oh, I thought you were saying Mr. Bizarro. I'm like, oh, what?
Not Mr. Bizarro.
Oh, no, you mean your boyfriend.
Yeah, ex.
Oh, well.
Let's not get him confused.
Look at pheromones. Yes, I had heard the same thing. Pheromones. Yeah, I mean,
but Bizarro, you know, Bizarro keeps his body fit. You could tell.
Exactly, but that's from hard work, though. It's from hard work because I don't do manual labor anymore like I used to. It's like I do painting once in a while to make extra money with my friend Caesar. You know, I'll end up making extra money that way, and I'll do some manual labor, but not hardcore manual labor. You know, like I used to, which I would be better off if I did. You know, a lot of my work is like sitting behind a desk at work. Sitting behind a desk and saying like, "Hi, how are you doing? This is Rick. How can I help you?"
So you're like a customer service person. That's what you do.
In a lot of instances, yeah. You know, I'll be like, oh, okay, can I make a ticket for you? Okay, da-da-da. Okay, we'll go ahead and check it out. Da-da-da, da-da-da. You know, so yeah. You know, but, you know, maybe if I got out there and did a lot more physical labor, you know, you might be better off. But, you know, everything I said, yep.
You know who does like a lot of physical labor?
Who?
He's on Twitch right now, and we call him Russian Dusty.
Oh.
Is he on Russian Dusty? Which one are you talking about? Is Accordion Guy on there?
Yeah.
Accordion Guy's on there?
Yeah.
Dude, he must need an add-on to his house.
Yeah.
You know, I got all. There's different types of Dusty. There's Russian Dusty.
Uh-huh.
And then I found an Asian Dusty.
Blaine says, I don't say I'm alpha, but people say they think that I say I'm alpha. I've never heard him say it. No.
Look, if we have to find an Asian Dusty, you know who I think would be perfect for an Asian Dusty? Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee. Don't ask why.
Mm-hmm.
But Bobby Lee. Look.
I don't see it.
Okay. Well, not that guy that hosted the Golden Globes. He's a piece of shit. Joey Poe or whatever his name is.
See, look, Aaron is a cool dude. Exactly. There you go. Mr. Bizarro is alpha as fuck. He is. He is. And you don't have to say it. You know, it's just he is. You know, he totally is. I feel just the older you get, you have to choose your battles wisely. The only way I'm fighting these days to protect myself and my loved ones. People can talk their shit. Don't mean nothing. It's like, to me, there's no shame in walking away. You know, no shame. You know.
Yep, exactly.
No shame. Jenny Craig Cartel is actually sex. What's up, Richie? I used to be a gym rat, most definitely. I don't think I was ever a gym rat. I was one of those people that, I was inconsistently going to the gym.
Yeah.
You know, but I did try and go to the gym, you know. But then again, I was an athlete when I was older, when I was younger.
I mean, for 2 years, I was consistently doing YouTube videos and, doing cardio. I was really into it.
Okay. Lisa moment again. You were doing YouTube videos in that game.
No, well, let me explain.
Okay.
Let me explain. You can go on
Lisa
YouTube.
moment.
Let me explain. You can go on YouTube and do workout videos for free. You don't have to go to the gym. So I used to do YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they have 30-minute workouts, 20-minute workouts, 15. And then they had this guy called Marshall Fitness, and you could go dance. So yeah, that's what I used to do.
Vinyl Kick said, I do manual labor, construction, landscaping, and make sweet love to the ladies. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. You know, I know that I think Ruth Ann's probably joking here, but she says, I have a high pheromone level right at my hairline, especially. Now, the thing is, I remember I've had a habit, and, you might say this is weird or whatever, but all of the chicks I've ever dated, that's been one of the things where I go up and I smell their head. It's me doing my fucking Biden, I guess. I don't know, but I have this habit. I want to nuzzle in their head, in their hair, and if their hair smells bad, I'm turned off. I'm kind of oh, okay, never mind. But if they smell decent, then I'm kind of oh, okay. Makes me feel closer, I guess. I don't know. Is that weird?
I don't know.
Does that sound weird?
I don't know. So you like to sniff women's hair before you?
No, I just have this thing where it's I kiss them on the forehead and I kind of nuzzle. Yeah. And I like the smell of it, so it's kind of a thing. So.
Yeah.
Look at Ruth Ann said, no joke. My boyfriend begged me not to wash my hair. Okay.
Well, I just use the Head and Shoulders and the Pantene. That's been my hair routine for years.
Okay. So what do you do to combat the BBLs?
Oh, the BBLs? I don't know. I just use Irish Spring.
I mean,
Irish Spring. I mean, it works for everybody, right? It's a good Irish Spring and Dove.
See, look, I told you. Someone's gonna say Yvonne Richie's on. That's fucking weird.
Well, I kind of was why would you want to smell someone's head?
I don't know. It's just a thing. I mean, it might be something that's left over from when I was a kid or something. I used to do it to my mom or something.
No, I mean because
who knows?
I've never had a guy say.
I've never gone in gotten hardcore therapy and shit.
I've never had a guy say I want to smell your head.
Yeah. So I don't think I've smelled any heads recently. So no, yeah, but the reason why I like brought it up, and I was like thinking that's kind of creepy because I mean I know a lot of people like rag on Biden for doing it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we did see you smell earlier today. Yeah, you're smelling the cat's head. So yeah.
Yeah.
That was me. That was me nuzzling the kitty.
You know, Dusty likes heads.
No.
Vinyl Kick said, "Kind of nasty. Stinky woman is a no-go." Okay.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're using the Head and Shoulders and the Irish Spring.
Yeah. I guess I do relate to Biden, especially after I've been drinking a lot. Then I relate to Biden. I'm just kidding. You see, Hot Frog says, "I used to wash my hair too much and it's gone now." That's from washing with Nair. No, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing.
Yeah.
Not a good thing. Not at all. But yeah. So, anyways, I was trying to tell, going completely off the rails or anything, because I was kind of upset because I discovered that I have a couple myself. I was telling Mr. Mayo, because he was doing a stream earlier, and he was talking about how he's talking about whatever, movies. I had seen this video that was done by this guy called Retro Blasting. And he said that Warner Brothers made all these DVDs that have DVD rot, and now they're no good.
Yeah.
And he said that most of the victims of the DVD rot were DVDs were put in box sets, and stuff like that. So I was kind of like, box sets? What's he mean by that, So I guess it was like when they made these box sets and stuff of like different stuff. Because I bought these box sets of, I think it was like Warner Brothers Gangsters, where it had like Little Caesar, Angels with Dirty Faces, all this different stuff like that. And they put them in box sets, The Public Enemy, all these James Cagney films. And I went to go look at him because after watching Retro Blasting's video, he was like saying, yeah, I bought this box set and, I took out this one DVD and I tried to put it in, it wouldn't read it. Then I tried putting in this other DVD and it wouldn't read it. But I have the same DVDs in standalone versions and I put those in and it read it. And I was kind of, okay, so I went to the box set and I was like, fuck, son of a bitch. So I try to pull it out. Sure enough, I stick it in, put it in the DVD player, didn't read it. And I'm like going, damn, so Warner Brothers got me too. But I guess they said something about they had used a some kind of a pressing plant somewhere in Illinois. Illinois. I'm sorry, not Illinois. Illinois.
Yeah. And
they had made all these defective DVDs and they never said anything about it. But now they're all starting to pop up. Because what ends up happening is usually most people, especially like hardcore physical media collectors, they'll go and they'll buy the box set of the DVDs. They'll watch it once. And then usually the box set will go back up on the shelf. Because if you really think about it, how many times a year do you pull out a DVD and watch it?
Yeah.
You might, if you have a lot of DVDs, like a whole extensive library, you might pull them out and you might watch them like, once every couple of years maybe? Mm-hmm. Once every year and a half? Yeah. So what happened is people were buying these box sets, they would buy them, bring them home, they'd watch one of them, and they'd stick it in the freaking case, and now that they're finding out, they're going back to like fucking watch them, and they're fucking dead, they're blank. I was just like, fuck, man, that is some fucked up shit. Yeah. Especially for some of they were like talking about like James Cagney box sets, Jimmy Stewart box sets, just all this shit. It's just like going, oh. But like I said, I went to go check out that one Gangsters set, and sure enough, I had like 2 in there that were dead. Yeah. Yeah, they were totally dead. Let me see. I wash my hair daily, and the pheromones took a few hours.
I don't wash my hair daily. I wash my hair like 2 to 3 times a week. I heard washing your hair daily is not good.
Now there was this guy, Corn Pop. Corn Pop was a bad boy, and he hung with some other bad boys. They like to put the hair on my legs in the summer. Got to get the hair off the dog.
Are you going on an ADHD rant again?
Harry Potter, Pottery Barn.
No, but
Kim said, I've been downsizing my DVDs. None are blank though. Yeah. That's crazy though that they're starting to fucking blank out. I'm just like, yeah. If I know what you say, most of my DVDs are in boxes. The thing is that they were saying that most of the victims of the rot, where they were like no good, were like the ones that were put in box sets. Where like if you took out the DVD case and opened it up. It had like, I don't know if anybody, I mean, towards the end of like the DVD, I'd say probably like maybe around 2005 to 2010, they started doing this thing where they had it cut out, where it was like the logo of like recycling or whatever, and it would be like cut out. They're saying that those are the DVDs that are usually the ones that end up going blank. I don't know. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't gone through some of the other ones in my collection, but I know that I have like quite a few of those Warner Brothers DVD collections.
Yeah.
Like
my
the box
DVD
set stuff, kind of like. Yeah.
My DVD collection is very small, like 30 DVDs.
Yeah, she said, I've been downsizing my DVDs that are blank, though. Only my mind. Yeah. Kimba, how many vinyls in your collection? Okay. She said, probably 500, rough estimate.
Wow.
Okay. I was doing a body rant. Kimba, good size collection, definitely. I use an herbal cream cleanser, not normal shampoo.
I just use the normal shampoo. I like the cheap shampoo. I'm like, if my hair dies and falls out, it's okay.
Richard, the old box of porn.
Probably.
Thanks, Kicks. Porn story. Coming in hot.
Ooh,
Same thing.
yeah.
I was dating this chick, and it wasn't the chick, it was her friend. I was dating this chick at one time. She had this friend, whose name was, I'll say it's Elsa. Fuck, she's going to be on here. But her name was Elsa. The girl was very attractive. She was a very beautiful woman. She was addicted to porn. She was addicted to pornography. And she had went to go have a procedure because she was having some problems with her hoo-ha. And this was kind of the falling out that the girl that I was seeing and her ended up having that kind of ended their friendship was because of me. She had turned around and had a problem with her hoo-ha, went and had surgery. She went home and wanted to rent a porno.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? So you're thinking this is like 2002, probably, around there?
Yeah.
It's like, nowadays, just pull out your fucking phone and look up some porn. Why do you gotta fucking rent a porno DVD? You know, but at that time, it was like, she was trying to like call the girl I was seeing to go rent a porno DVD for her. And I was kind of like, what the fuck? You know, I'm like, whatever. And then she starts yelling at the girl that I'm seeing. Well, don't say it so fucking loud. You know, your boyfriend's there, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what kind of a pervert he is. You know, and the girl that I was seeing at that time, because I'm not bringing up her name, turned and said, you know what, fuck you. You just had a procedure done on your goddamn coochie, and now you can't leave it alone. You want me to go rent a porno for you. And not only do you want me to go rent a porno for you so you can go play with your whatever you got there, she's all, you're insulting the guy that I'm seeing. She's all, fuck you. You know, I'm tired of this shit, whatever.
Oh,
and, yeah. And this is the same girl that had one time called me. She's like, can you do me a favor? I have a problem with my DVD player. Can you see if there's anything wrong with it? What's going on? Open up her DVD player and it's got a fucking porno stuck in it. You know, so I have to take that out and I fix it and she starts using it. And then she calls me again, probably about 7 months later to fix her DVD player again. Another freaking porno in there.
Damn,
you know, girl was she had problems.
Damn, how do you attract the crazies, man?
Why are you badmouthing me and my hoo-ha? I don't think it was you, Sonny. I don't think it was you, but damn, hello, Sonny. How you doing?
Wait a minute, is that
All right, good night. Good night, William. Thanks for stopping by, man.
You're gonna make me have a coughing fit. That was funny.
Good night, Dave. Talk to you later.
Dave.
Wait.
Right? Wait. Kimba said, let it go, Elsa.
Yeah.
Pauline is like, okay.
I'm like, why the hell would you spend money to get your hoo-ha done? Why do you not love the hoo-ha you're born with? I mean, come on.
I see the picture.
That's
I just barely got it right now.
I was like, because Sonny, because your hoo-ha too big.
Sounds like you were. No, it wasn't her maintenance man. It was just like I'm tech. I know how to like fix audio equipment or whatever. Somewhat. So she was like asking me to fix it. So
no, she wanted to show you her customized hoo-ha. That's what she wanted. She was like, "Come see the hoo-ha. I got it done."
No, it was never that type. We never went there with it. She was hot though. She was hot, but.
But I'm just telling you, some of those women out there, they're not just telling you if a woman tells you they got their hoo-ha fixed, they wanna,
No, she had a procedure because she had a problem with her hoo-ha. I don't know what the exact problem was. So she had to have a procedure done. Ooh. So she had like some kind of a surgery or something done on it. And that's the reason why the girl I was seeing at that time was so upset with her. She's like, "You're supposed to be home healing from this procedure you just had, and you're bugging us to go rent you a porno so you can play with yourself, and not only are you doing that, now you're insulting my boyfriend, like you don't want me to say it in front of him because you're saying, well, you don't know what kind of pervert he is, the guy who's gone over there and pulled like porno DVDs out of your DVD player, and
people nowadays,
she was pissed, she was like, you're an asshole."
No, well, nowadays, people, you don't have to go and get DVDs of porno. You just go to Pornhub. It's free. Don't have to pay. It's free. And let me tell you something about Pornhub. They got some low-quality shit on there. You don't want the low-quality shit.
Violent Kick says, if a woman is calling you to fix her DVD player because of porn, she must like... No. She was like, yeah, I was going over with the girl I was seeing, so it's like... We were going over there as a couple to like fix her thing, and we would just kind of like when I would open it up, I would be like, I'd look at her and she'd look at me and be like, that's her. That's how she is.
Yeah, but
type thing. But
if she's talking,
uh-huh.
Because a woman who's not interested in you is not going to be talking about her hoo-ha with you.
She called Exhibit. He had a late night show called Pimp My Hoo-Ha. Ruth, that's all. This is too weird for me.
Well, Dusty's been with some weird women.
Yeah. She was with me. She wasn't weird though.
Not the one you're with.
Yeah.
The one with the with the porn and the hoo-ha.
But it was her childhood friend, so that was it was her childhood friend. So that's the reason why I was like so respectable and nice and be like, okay, I'll help her, but whatever. But I was just kind of like, weird, weird. Put me in an unusual situation. So.
We've all known some weird people.
Oh, Ruth Ann's leaving. Okay, good night, Ruth Ann.
Good night,
sorry we didn't. I hope we didn't scare you away. So.
Ruth Ann, he's got some interesting stories.
Welcome to the Dusty Stream.
You never know what you're gonna get. Now we got hoo-has and pornos now.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about electric bananas tonight.
Well, because.
We forgot about the electric bananas.
Because they don't exist.
They don't exist? Oh,
yeah.
Yet.
Oh, don't give people ideas because they're going to send me some. And I don't need that.
Yeah, well, you guys have never seen Lisa driving to the banana store. Okay, I'm sorry. That was Lisa driving to the banana store. So.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I think I offended her. Look at her. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Wow. You know what? Wow, I sang good at that concert.
There you go. A girlfriend broke up with me once, and to get back at her because I was hurt, I slept with... Ooh. Yeah, two wrongs never make a right.
Kicks from the Book of Women. What you don't do is you sleep with your ex's best friend. Oh, don't do that.
That's all bad. All bad.
That's messy. And don't do threesomes. That's messy.
But when I was in my early 20s, it's probably something I would have did.
Well, because when you're
now I'm older.
When you're in your early 20s, you do dumb shit like me.
Yeah.
You know, hitting up guys on AIM in my early 20s. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa! Wait! What? I just let that one like fly past me.
See that again?
Emma, what? Go back. Go. Rewind that shit. What?
It's not that bad. I was just hitting up dudes on AIM. Not that bad.
You've never had no key Cupid or anything of that sort? No key Cupid or a Bumble or
no, because you
Tinder.
Know. Okay, let me explain.
Definitely.
I'll explain.
Okay.
When I thought I wasn't serious with my ex, right? I did have a Tinder. Because he was telling me like about 3 months into our relationship, he's like, you should look for some other people. You don't want to stick around with me. So I went, and my friend, she's like, gets all these men. My friend, she's very good at getting men, so she told me to join Tinder. And I never kept up with the account. I ended up deleting it. But I had it for like maybe a week.
Okay, now, were you looking for like, or were you just looking for like, oh, take me out to dinner, I want a boyfriend? Or were you looking for...
No, I was looking for just a date. No. It was, it didn't last very long. I got bored of it. And that's the only social media site I signed up for. Wait. Back in the early 2000s, I'll admit something. I had signed up for Yahoo Dating because I was 23 and I was fresh out of a relationship, and I just a year out of a relationship.
Okay.
And Yahoo Dating had a lot of different people on there, and I wasn't getting matches, so I deleted. I got discouraged. No one wanted to.
So no one gave you any?
No.
Give us the details. Glenn says, give us the details. Did you get some?
So
give it up.
So I went on to AIM. And that's where I met all the guys, and we had like fake relationships.
Oh, look at Vinyl Kick said, I just noticed Pauline is no longer staying at the Motel 6. Talk about your other room.
No, I'm back.
Hola, Caitlin.
Hey, Kate.
I'm actually on my bed right now because I can't sit on that one chair that long.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Back issue. So yeah.
Yeah, Kicks. My longest AIM relationship was like maybe 2 months. 2 months. And it was a guy from Kentucky. Yeah.
Getting lucky in Kentucky.
Well, the guy had lied about his age, okay? So that's why we ended.
Uh-oh. What do you mean lied about his age?
He told me he was legal, man. And I was a stupid little 23-year-old.
Davey, did you get that?
Okay.
Davey, please, you got all that, right, Davey?
Look, to my defense, it didn't last long because he gave me his phone number and it never went anywhere.
Tell me more.
Oh, boy. I need to save myself from this one. Oh, my God.
You want to know, Caitlin?
Ooh.
I'll tell you. You want me to tell you? Here you go, guys. Ready? 17 and a half.
Oh, my God. How old were you?
I was...
How old are you?
In my 20s. Early 20s.
I was 43. Really, Lisa? Goddamn.
Early 20s. I was lonely. Because, I
right. Right.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, at least you never, met him or.
Nope, I never.
You never sent him any like.
Nope.
Pics, did you?
Nope.
Okay, well, just making sure.
Nope. Because back then, what was I gonna do with that stupid webcam my dad got from Earthling?
Look at even Caitlin said, "Lordy."
Yeah, that's
Lordy.
You know what? That was a stupid idea on my part.
You pulled some shit when you get Caitlin to say "Lordy."
But my story
Bungle in the jungle.
But my story is probably not as crazy as some of the stories you have.
Who, me?
Yeah, you probably have some crazy.
Yeah, I got some crazy freaking stories, but they're all chicks of age.
Hey, to my defense.
I check IDs.
To my defense, nothing happened, and it ended in 2 months.
I mean, oh my God, Dewey, the one who's here, he's a guardian of a lot of my stories. He was there for quite a few of them. Especially the ones like when I was mentioning earlier, Jeff Kono on the boat. When earlier he mentioned 2 names, Heather and Renee, and you notice how my face kind of went blank because those were chicks who were kind of like they were like kind of like groupies. I think with the energy crew, we were like a promotions crew, is what it basically was. We promoted clubs, and we all had like multiple clubs all throughout Southern California and stuff like that, and they were kind of like a couple of hanger-ons, and they kind of got around. And we used to go out to this thing. We used to go out to Jeff Kono's boat. He had like a boat, not a yacht. It was a fucking boat, basically. But it was decent sized boat or whatever. His parents had money, I think, already. And we'd go out and party, and all kinds of weird shit would happen on the boat. So that's the reason why he mentioned those 2 chicks, and because he knew it was going to throw me off when he said those 2 names. I was going to be like, oh. I was going to be like,
Did you get with the groupies?
Not at all.
Dang.
Not at all.
That would have been a wild story. No, don't you know that face is the face of a person who did. Yes, you did.
I'm like,
come on, you're not very good at lying. I'm sorry, but you're just not very good. You're not very good at lying. You're horrible at it. I thought that story was gonna be more wild. That story's too tame.
What's Lisa's craziest story?
My craziest story?
Oh, I think we're going back to the Panda Express parking lot. Okay, tell us.
No, nothing ever happened at a Panda Express parking lot.
I thought it was a Panda Express parking lot.
No, it wasn't.
It was CVS.
No.
CVS? Walgreens?
No.
Jimi Hendrix.
Dude. Walmart.
No.
Target.
If I say it, everybody's going to record it. I'm not going to say where it was.
Costco.
No.
Jinx, you owe me soda.
It wasn't Costco.
Target.
I'm never telling you. I'm never telling you. Nope.
Food for less.
Nope. You can name every place in the world. I'm going to say no to it.
Stater Brothers.
Nope. Nope.
There you go. Home Depot.
No.
Oh, Caitlin's all, wait, that was me.
Caitlin probably did that at Home Depot.
Caitlin's all, wait, Home Depot is me. No.
People are not going to get it. I'm not telling you. No.
It was Little Caesars.
Nope.
CVS in Monterey Park.
Nope.
Terry Jim Hendrix and Joe.
Nope.
Walgreens, all this corn, healthy and horny.
No. Why should I tell people? I'm not going to tell people.
Oh, there you go. Look at Caitlin said, oh, whoops. She gave herself up, so oops. Amoeba. There you go.
She's not saying no. It's amoeba, people.
It was amoeba.
It's amoeba.
Oh my goodness.
I'm drinking water right now.
Home Depot with the migrant workers.
I'm drinking
IKEA.
IKEA? God, I gotta drink water again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no. But,
For shame.
No, wait, no. No, to answer your question, Caitlin, to answer your question, now that I think of it, no, it wasn't IKEA.
She's all the shame.
Huh?
It was amoeba.
We don't talk about that.
It was amoeba. Let me see if I've got access to the amoeba security cams. Oh yeah, I do. Look, there's Bic.
We don't talk about it because we just don't.
Oh man, let me see. Damn, the votes are coming in. Look, okay. Krispy Kreme. That sounds like it'd be a.
I know.
I think Caitlin has a Krispy Kreme fetish.
Yeah,
definitely. Burger King restaurant. A Burger King restroom. Sorry.
I'm not that low class, Kicks. I'm not that low class.
Hey, Caitlin looks like she can get down. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
let me see. Feels like we're planning Clue. It was Miss Groovy at Amoeba in the easy listening section.
Well, let
that.
You know, the thing about it is, if you're doing it in a Burger King restroom, you really got desperation. Because anybody who does it in a Burger King restroom has got desperation.
Playing, not planning. Caitlin said, well, duh, we don't have one.
Oh,
you don't have what? A Krispy Kreme?
They don't have one?
They don't have them in Denver, Colorado?
They should.
Wow. You think they would?
No, they have them in Denver. Doesn't she live in outskirts?
True Frog. Let's see. She got extra glaze on her donuts. Ooh.
You know you're really desperate if you're doing it in the parking lot of Dunkin' Donuts or Yum Yum Donuts.
Caitlin said darn straight. Caitlin, wow. My ears are burning.
So Caitlin got it on in a Krispy Kreme donut store?
Okay.
She said, none up here in Colton. Damn, Caitlin. Well, hello. Hey.
Damn.
Message me. Just kidding.
And you're really in the ghetto when you're getting it on in the church's chicken parking lot.
I've never got it. Maybe at Tommy's Burgers, not a church's chicken.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Caitlin said, wait. And here comes the no. I just want a darn donut.
There's so many Tommies. It was not probably the one on Rampart because there's so many Tommies.
No, I had one on Pioneer Boulevard, not too far from where I live. So. Yeah.
There's. Caitlin, if you want to do it at a Krispy Kreme.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Dusty will be going all the way over there.
Good night, DJ Trish. Have a nice night.
Good night.
Good night.
I like hearing Caitlin say that word.
No. I need to get a sample of her saying that. I'm gonna tell her to call me and make a sample of it, so that way every time she ends up putting that up there, I can hit it over here on the corner and I'll say no.
I will say that was not my finest hour. The amoeba was not my finest hour. It was not my finest hour. That's all I'll say.
You've had better hours?
No, because you're sitting there and people are going in to get records, and not my finest hour. Not my finest hour.
Oh, Caitlin said, ugh. Really?
Oh my God.
Ugh, what?
I have not been to that place in a long time, but there's a Winchell's in Pasadena. And I'm like, I should go.
It was amoeba. Wow. Caitlin said, hush. Dave, hush you. Hush you.
Well, I don't remember much about the story, Quicksand, but yeah. I don't remember much. I kind of played it out of my head.
Way up. Dusty got that Daddy D for days, so I got that Granddaddy D probably. So I don't know about Daddy D. Granddaddy, yeah, I got that down.
Well,
Daddy D? Maybe.
Well, you see, you learn something every day on the stream, Black Quicksand.
It was a meme. Oh, well. I could have sworn one time she told us another story about another parking lot. You're just a parking... I think you just like parking lots, huh?
Oh, the other one? Oh, yeah. We don't...
See, there was more than one. Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go.
If I say it on the stream, I'm going to get myself... Ooh, okay. Here we go. It was the parking lot at a college. I'm not telling you which college.
Ooh, what college was it? Tell us everything.
Oh my God, if I say it, people are going to be like, what the heck?
Ooh, Caitlin said, oh, they have the best sprinkled donuts. Tell us more about it.
Okay.
What college was it? Tell us about it.
Oh my God, I now feel embarrassed to say it.
Pasadena. At least it wasn't a thousand.
No, it wasn't Pasadena City College.
UCLA.
Trump University.
No, if I say it, will we not make the screen bigger?
Rio.
Okay, I'll say it, and then you'll unmake me big. Okay, I will say it. It was. Okay.
It was.
Here we go.
Tell me.
It was Cal State LA. Now let's make me big.
Oh man, that's right off the freeway from you. Cal State LA. Are you talking about like Caltech LA?
No, Cal State LA. Now we can make me on big. It was not my finest hour.
I don't know if we can make you on big because I'm now big. Ooh, that turned me on.
It was not my finest hour. It was not my finest hour. And after some college professor was just walking by,
okay.
I was like, oh.
What? Did you just say a college professor walked by afterwards?
No, yeah. Like 15 minutes after the thing happened. And I'm going out.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
You look like one.
I'm shocked. I am shocked. I'm shocked. Yeah, lol's right. Oh. It was the Fry Institute. Look, no bueno. Hey, Martin, what's up?
Hello.
At least it wasn't the college professor.
No.
So you're saying basically you got caught?
No, because by that time everything was done. No, so I did it. It was kind of like.
So by that time,
I am embarrassing myself.
Okay, by that time, who was done?
Who was?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I can't tell. Take it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, we gotta let that one go.
Yeah.
Look at you. Caitlin said, hi. Covers ears. But anyways, people.
Yeah.
I think we will go ahead and we'll leave on that point this evening.
Yeah.
We'll leave on that point. I think we've embarrassed Lisa enough. But we'll probably be back next Wednesday for more of Lisa's confessionals. I'm sure Lisa will tell us more stories. So everyone come back.
For people watching the stream, yeah, I did some stupid shit. Yeah.
Right then. Well, thanks everybody for being here. Thanks Paulina for being here. Lisa, thanks for being here with your stories. Love it. I
mean, I got you. I probably got you a lot of viewers because of that.
Kids, I would go for a burger at that point.
Yeah. I went to McDonald's after that.
Good night, Black Quicksand.
I went to the drive-through McDonald's and got an Egg McMuffin.
Somehow.
The Loverbirds were enjoying some Taco Bell after the moment. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that works.
No, it was an egg McMuffin.
You got what slammed in your egg McMuffin? What was that? A sausage in your egg McMuffin. There you go. Take care, lovies. You take care too, Kimba. I am Fafa. I have to rename it Groovy After Dark. I think that's what I'm going to call the next installment. Groovy After Dark.
Look,
there it is.
Look,
it is.
You got it. There it is.
Yeah.
Legit burgers. There you go. Legit.
I like those burgers from Shake Shack. They're pretty good.
Lisa playing with all kinds of meat. That's what it is. All right. Well, good night, people.
Good night.
See you guys later.
See ya.